Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Presently, we are here in your past, speaking to you in our future. It boggles the mind. You are tuning in to episode 9 of the Brothers from Another Mothership podcast, BFAM for short, as we want y'all to be a part of our family. This is a monthly video game podcast from 4 brothers from other mothers, which may or may not involve extraterrestrial life. And if you could rate the show 5 stars on your podcast platform of choice, we greatly appreciate it. I'm Cwagmire, also known as the Quaggy King of the Xenobabes, and I got 3 of my brothers here tonight. Ron, how you doing today, man?
Doing well, friend. Doing well. I hope everybody else is.
Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm still trying to come down from that high that was the Odyssey. I did try to change this whole podcast tonight to be an Odyssey spoiler cast, but got hard vetoed. So
yeah, me and Marcus would have had to leave. I plan on seeing that.
I'm a little bummed. But hey, Marcus, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing good. It's been like, has it been like 2 months since we got together?
Feels like it.
It's been too long.
Feels that way.
It's way too long. So it's it's good to be here. It's good to see you guys here tonight, and I'm looking forward to getting into our topic. It should be fun.
Nice. Real Matt, how you doing tonight, man?
I thought I was lame Matt, but I'll take real Matt any day. I too am coming off from I don't want to say high from Odyssey. Like, I'm not gonna spoil it, but like
I'm high.
It was intense. You're high. I was stressed out the whole time.
I hear it's overwhelming. I heard there's a lot going on.
It is. It's over. Dude, it's 3 hours, but it goes by so fast.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it does not feel like 3 hours. Might have been 30 minutes.
It's not a slog. It's almost like it's too intense the whole time. I'm just like clenching my cheeks and just sweating, just like rooting for these guys to get through. It's just like
it's like a good Resident Evil game, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cheeks
very
clenched.
stressful.
Yeah.
Yes.
Come around for that.
Absolutely. But I enjoyed it. Very good. Excellent film. Must watch.
Cool.
Yeah, and Matt, I was trying to be nice. I was trying to avoid lame Matt because I can't even get you to redeem a free Steam game. Free.
Can't even.
I'm pretty sure your laptop can run that. I'm pretty sure. It does not look demanding whatsoever.
Even if your laptop can't, when you inevitably buy your Steam Deck, then you've got a bit of a library. This is what you should do.
That's right. Good call.
It's not a bad idea. Okay, I can add it to the Steam library. I could do that for free. I could do that. That's a good point. I think I've played 2 games on my laptop.
Okay.
One was... Marcus, were you there for this one? It was a Backtrackers. It was that... I can't remember what the name of it was. It was like a... Not for broadcast. Did you play that one?
No.
But that one was it's a Delbor game. It's very trippy. It's in terms of like, I think you're like the behind the scenes producer of news broadcasts, so that you'd have like 2 screens popping up of like live footage. You'd have to pull up like commercials and kind of pull it in. Anyways, I put it on like lowest settings and like,
see,
it was still a slog. Like it was detrimental to the experience.
It's probably because
What about your son's laptop? The son's laptop that you're using here for recording is a little bit better than the other one, right?
Correct.
I'm pretty sure his son wants his laptop back.
I was going to say, and then I have to say, like, hey, I need it for podcasting and video games now. Give it to Dad.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going to be upset.
It's the summertime. He doesn't need his computer in the summer. This is for school.
Keep doing like, what is it, dailies and Animal Crossing for your wife? It's fine. No worries.
He really likes Minecraft Dungeons. He does a lot of grinding, and he's really enjoying that. And then if he gets bored, he'll play Shredder's Revenge. He's getting slowly
That's good.
more into his own stuff. And then sometimes I even caught him playing like Mario Kart. I was like, okay, he's getting a little bit more into that stuff.
Like
One of us.
8 and
well, not on the Mario Kart. Like I like the other ones.
Well, I'm talking about gaming in general. I mean,
I was saying you're doing good, Matt. You're starting him out right, and then you swerved into Mario Kart. And I was like,
hey, Mark, it's gonna be worse. Usually, these kids are playing like Roblox or something.
I was gonna say, like,
I was afraid that he was going to mention Roblox. So I was about to say, oh no, man, you're steering him wrong.
Yeah.
So he's getting there, but you know what? I will at least download this game for the inevitable.
There you go.
Steam Deck.
Add it to your library.
Just add it to your librry and leave it be.
There you go.
Good choice.
Good idea. You haven't until the 23rd, Matt. I tried to see if I could gift you a free game. You can't do that. So
you can't do that.
Well, it's a free game. All you have to do is just click. I mean, It's easy peasy.
Okay. I'll get it done, friends.
Yep, time's ticking. So, all right. Well, I guess that's enough bantering. We haven't even gotten to like what we're actually here for tonight. At the center of our universe, our episode topic, we are doing our gaming Mount Rushmores. So this will be pretty exciting. I think we have several categories, and Ron was actually able to convince us to bring a wheel to decide which categories we're going to discuss. So
wait a minute. I don't think I had to convince at all. Marcus brought the idea up, and nobody fought against it.
I definitely didn't bring the idea up.
Well, Ron, I'm trying to have the illusion that none of us here would even entertain a wheel. And if I had not been busy, 3 hours in the theater today, I was actually going to do what you suggested with cutting out little small pieces of paper, putting them in a hat.
That would have been really, really hard for you to do. That's a lot of pieces of paper. Yeah. There's a lot of selections from the community.
It's Christopher Nolan's fault that I don't have the hat with the pieces of paper. So I blame him.
Christopher.
Yep. So anyway, I thought maybe now might be a good time to bring up the wheel and we'll kind of see what we're working with.
Hopefully, like Lame Matt, hopefully my computer does not explode while we do this. But
and if it does, this has been a great show.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. Till next time.
That's right, BFAM, y'all.
All right. So there is. Been set. Everything seems fine so far.
All right, audio listeners, looks like Marcus's laptop is not on fire, so we're good so far.
He's safe.
So far. We haven't spun it yet, though, so we'll see.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so we took a bunch of community suggestions here over the course of the week, and we added a bunch of stuff to the wheel. We added a few ourselves that we thought would be interesting topics to discuss, but just in case anybody isn't familiar with a Mount Rushmore list, it's basically kind of like the greatest of all time of a particular category. I would think of these things are often brought up in sports context. So, cool Matt, fake Matt, or sorry, you're not cool Matt, lame Matt and fake Matt.
He's real Matt.
I was like, wait,
there's too many Matts.
There's too many Matts.
I was getting confused. I was like, what do you mean?
Now there's multiple different nicknames for the same Matt. It's like, oh my goodness. Anyways. You won't get these references because they're sports references, but oftentimes people talk about the Mount Rushmore of, I'm from Canada, the hockey players, and you'd be like Wayne Gretzky and Mario Lemieux and maybe Bobby Orr and I don't know, Sidney Crosby, something. And so this is what we're going to be doing for each of the topics. We're going to kind of try to come up not necessarily with our personal list, but what we think is of kind of the definitive list for that particular topic. Obviously, we're going to have our own biases and stuff like that, but this is the definitive list for a given topic. So I think that's pretty much it. So why don't we spin the wheel and see what our first Mount Rushmore list is going to be?
I like it.
Okay.
So close.
Oh, snap.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
Big one.
This is one that we added. So the Mount Rushmore of gaming narratives. Who wants to throw one out there, guys? What's got to be on the Mount Rushmore?
Has to be there. The Last of Us has to be there.
One full experience?
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. No.
Already.
No. We're not going to make a 10-hour podcast. So I'm throwing out The Last of Us Part 1. I think that has to be there. That kind of set the tone for Sony, first party narratives experiences. And I think it made the mass audience recognize that you can have meaningful stories in video games. Thinking back, this is 2 generations ago, PS3, thinking about that one. I think that kind of set the tone that you can have emotional beats, good voice acting, character acting, great story. It's not my favorite one, but I think if I'm thinking about Mount Rushmore, Last of Us Part 1, OG. Who's going to fight me on that one?
You're not going to get any argument from us.
Okay.
Go for it,
Quack. You don't like it up there, eh?
You do need to do the one full experience because I think even the controversy around it, I understand that not everyone loves it, but I think for what it stands on, I think you do have to put both of them. I think you got to put Abby's face up on that Mount Rushmore.
No, we're not putting Abby's face up on
I was gonna say I'll concede to that, but I know the rest of the brothers could be like, no one full experience, no Abby. Okay.
I mean, if we're going to do the one full experience, that's technically 2 games.
Nah,
it's not 1.
Don't do that.
It is. It is.
I'll concede.
I'm just saying.
I'll concede. That's why I said part 1.
I feel like it's a part 1 sort of thing, and like I prefer part 2. The game, the narratives are pretty close for me overall, but definitely I prefer the second game over the first. But I feel like if we're talking about a Mount Rushmore list, I feel like we could just look at the HBO series, right? Like season 1, which is based on the first game, pretty universally loved, more or less.
100%.
Season 2, much less so.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that doesn't, like, I think automatically remove it, but I think it says something that the first one I think is more universally appreciated and deserves probably to be up there by itself, I would say.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay, so what else? What else we got here? Because we've got to pick 3 more.
I feel BioShock needs
Infinite.
to be on
Ooh.
there.
Infinite.
Okay.
You want an Infinite on there?
I was gonna say
first one,
one
but
or...
Infinite.
Wow.
I enjoy Infinite, but I think the first one, I'll put the first one in better.
I'd pick 1 over the Infinite.
Okay.
Infinite's a good choice, though. I know a lot of people will not agree with us on that, Quag, because there are a lot of Infinite haters out there. But
I played them both. I don't really remember the narrative all that much about Infinite, and I definitely remember the narrative of the first
most
one.
people say they remember Infinite more for the ending sequence than anything else.
Really? It was so obvious. I liked Infinite, but I don't love it. I found that twist very obvious.
I thought it was great. I wouldn't put it ahead of the first one, though. I'm not sure I would put it... I don't know. I really enjoyed BioShock 2, to be honest, but I don't know.
The
first one's
in narrative,
going on Mount Rushmore for sure.
I'm going to throw one out
okay
here.
with it.
I've only played... let's put BioShock there tentatively. How about that?
Okay.
Baldur's Gate 3, Ron. I know that you're the only one that's played this all the way through.
I'm not going to disagree with that.
So I guess it's hard when we haven't all played some of these games, but I feel like even like I didn't like the experience of playing Baldur's Gate 3, but it wasn't because of the narrative. And everything I hear about the narrative of Baldur's Gate 3 is pretty top tier.
Yeah, and the voice acting, it helps all the way. It's one thing to like. I'm not sure that narrative would have had the same effect if you were having to read a lot. The voice acting in that really helps sell the performances and everything. Kind of helps just all together package with that narrative. I am not going to disagree about Baldur's Gate 3 being there whatsoever because that's one of my goats. I absolutely love the story from that. So I'm not.
What about Final Fantasy VII? Does that have to be there?
Hold on. Baldur's Gate 3, just sell me on it because I haven't played it. My limited understanding of it is it's very choice based. So just help me and Quag on this one. Like, does that mean that everyone has a very, very different, like, how many endings are there? How many paths are taken? Or are the two of you saying, like, it doesn't matter, all 1,000 outcomes are friggin' S tier and make it that good? Or they kind of funnel you to, like, 3 paths? Like, tell me about Baldur's Gate 3.
Honestly, I'm not sure about the endings part. Once I got mine and I saw... like some of my character stuff, I did look at a few videos to see how some of the character stuff can go completely to the left, depending on your certain playthrough. I hadn't looked into too many of the endings and stuff. I didn't want to spoil it because I have a feeling that I'm eventually going to want to replay that at some point in time. I usually don't go back to games, but that's one of those that I enjoyed so much that I kind of want to see the different outcomes and if I take a different path from what I did in my original playthrough. So I didn't look too much into it. I know there are several choices that can be made that do sit there and change your path on certain things. And the fact that the narrative is so good and you can still do that kind of stuff kind of sit there and says a lot. So yeah, damn, Marcus sitting and bringing that up kind of has me in conflict now.
that's so I was going to ask. So based on the choices you made, you felt like there was weight to your choices. It mattered, and like there were actually fleshed out stories.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
you know, like when you play
Even when
stuff
things
like
go wrong, I still felt like, you know what, that was on me. I fucked up. I was just like, damn. But you roll with
Okay.
it. That's one of those things where, like, you just don't save scum. You just like, you know what, I'm gonna sit and take that L with that and keep it moving. So yeah, man. Yeah, I did. Damn.
I'm
Yeah.
open to it then. If that's truly your experience, because you know stuff like Telltale games, some of the weaker ones, it's like, I can tell you didn't want me to make this choice. Like you're funneling me back, even though it's like fake choices. Like that's not fulfilling in a narrative experience. But you're saying like every choice you made, good or bad, good experience in terms of like narrative. If that's the case, this
Yeah, I feel
Baldur's
like they
Gate
don't
3
force
sounds
you
very special.
into certain things. And like I said, I haven't seen the other endings or the way the other character storylines go, but I don't feel that they really force you back. Like, we'll let you make choices and give you the illusion of choice, and it will still funnel you to this one part.
Mhm.
I didn't really feel it like they were doing that. I'm pretty sure
Okay.
they don't go ham and let you have an infinite amount of outcomes, but I didn't feel like they were leading you to just one thing.
Okay, I'm open to having it on Mount Rushmore if it does what Ron is describing. That's incredible if it can do that. I'm really missing out then.
Damn it, Marcus.
Yeah, it's just it's the playing of it that was the issue for me. It wasn't the narrative.
I get that because that's the thing that worried me. I had a feeling I was going to enjoy the story, but I was very worried about the gameplay. Surprisingly, I really did actually end up enjoying that, which is wild because CRPGs are not my thing.
So I said Final Fantasy VII. Let's put Baldur's Gate 3 aside. Okay. Final Fantasy VII. I'm going to throw out a couple others that we can kind of maybe go back and forth. Nier Automata, which I know is very near and dear to some people's hearts here, and Red Dead Redemption 2, which is near and dear to my heart. Arthur Morgan's story is. I put aside gameplay. Ron, for Baldur's Gate 3.
He did.
Any thoughts on those ones? Because those do stick out for me, for sure.
So, me personally, like, I am not that big on Red Dead Redemption 2, but I do seem to be in the vast minority of it. So, it seems like everyone else seems to be really high on it. So, I would be okay with that, having on Mount Rushmore for that, just because, again...
Did you play it, Quag?
I did.
All the way through?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and you weren't a fan of the narrative, or were you just not a fan of the game, or both?
Yeah,
mostly the narrative. Yeah, I mean, I think it played really well. I don't think it wasn't like I thought it was bad. I think again, it might have just been expectations. I did play it kind of late, and it might have been just didn't meet the I don't think I saw what the hype was.
Okay,
if we're removing the gameplay, I can co-sign that because I did enjoy the story when I watched the Let's Play of that because I had to see how the story went. And I was not disappointed with that. I thought that was quite good. So I can see RDR2 being up there, but I would also put the story for RDR1 up there as well.
It's good as well,
tough,
for sure.
Man. Yeah. I know that's the
One
problem.
Full experience.
No, don't do that. If I had to pick between 1 and 2, oh man, that's really hard, guys.
I
would pick 1 if we're going to do that, but
yeah, I gotta say I would as well. But like I said, 2's just the story is not far behind. But I gotta go with 1.
See, I'm leaning towards 2, but it's cheating because when I play 2, it's like I already knew the narrative 1, and even though 2 is a prequel, the enjoyment of the experience of the narrative experience in Red Dead Redemption 2 is because you already know what's going to happen to certain characters in Red Dead Redemption 1. And in RDR2, you're kind of seeing like how it happens. And when you see how it happens, it's very impactful. But again, that's reliant on the fact that I knew it was going to happen in the first game. So I don't want to do 1 full experience, though. I really don't.
It's right there, Matt. It's right there.
I mean, if we're going to do the Last of Us 1 full experience, then RDR can
Put
get
Abby
it too.
on the mountain, baby.
Oh my god, we're setting the tone for the rest of the evening, guys. If we do this,
We're not.
That's what I'm worried about.
This one's going to be difficult though because of trying to pick 4, man. It's just like because
this is the point.
If we're going to add Baldur's Gate 3, I mean, Witcher 3's got to be there. Because
Witcher 3 is a good one too. I hadn't thought of that. Yes, of course. Witcher 3.
all right. If I have to pick one between Red Dead Redemption 2, Red Dead Redemption 1, if I had to personally, okay,
It's
personal
2. The
feelings
answer
aside,
is
Personal feels
2.
aside.
personal feelings aside, if I'm like trying to say, like, here's your Mount Rushmore
Yeah.
narrative experiences, I think I'm still gonna go with 2.
Okay.
And again, obviously, my personal experience is obviously influencing that, but just when I think about which character I really sympathize and empathize for, it was Arthur Morgan slightly more. Both are fantastic games. Both are must plays. Both are one full experience. But if I had to do the Mount Rushmore, it's like these are the narrative goats. I I got more impacted from the story in Red Dead Redemption 2. And again, that is quite possibly due to the fact I played Red Dead Redemption 1, but I would do 2. Just Arthur. I mean, they're both Western stories, so obviously they're both tragic. But
Arthur's
Arthur
story
Morgan
more
just really
so,
got to me.
without going
Right?
into spoilers, though.
Arthur's story?
Yeah.
You felt
Yeah.
the same way, eh?
Yeah. I mean, not to say that the story from RDR1 doesn't end in tragedy, but
Both tragic.
yeah, but
the
yeah, it's
Westerns.
pretty messed up what happens in RDR2. So
And I don't want to spoil. I don't want to spoil it, but there's just
yeah, it's
there's
hard
some
not to talk about
satisfying
without
moments.
spoiling it. Yeah,
I know. There's just I can promise you that in RDR2 there's this satisfying sense of justice is what I'll say.
yeah.
Even though it's it's still tragedy.
I can go with
Whereas-
RDR2 being there. I can go with that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Final
Okay.
Fantasy 7. Ron, you love that one. Do you see that in Mount Rushmore
I
for
do
narratives?
love Final Fantasy 7, but I have to set nostalgia aside. I mean,
It's a
I
wild
can't
story.
put
That's what I
that.
was
I
gonna say.
can't put
I
that
don't
on
think
the Mount
so.
Rushmore as far as like narratives.
For narratives.
Yeah,
Okay.
not
It's
against
wild.
heavyweights like Witcher 3
It's a
and Last of Us and RDR2 and even Bioshock, Baldur's Gate 3. No. Nah.
That's not in the same category.
Yeah, I can't put it there because the story. I don't want to say the story in Final Fantasy 7 is bad. For the time that it came out, it was good.
That's I think the thing, right? It's like it wasn't. I think that's why I had thought of it. Like it kind of fit for this is because like it was so influential and just revolutionary, I guess, for the time,
especially for its time,
narratively.
Yeah. So it's hard. It's hard to, and that's why I say I don't want to say the story is bad or not, or that it's not good. It's just, God, man, going up against the other ones that we already have kind of set to the side is, I don't know.
Do you see it? Do you see Joel's face? Arthur Morgan's?
The Cloud?
You
Cloud?
see Cloud's face? Really? That's what I'm saying.
It's a good narrative, man, but yeah, I can't put that up there with the ones we've already picked so far. I can't.
Is there anything from more that time period, like maybe the late 90s, early 2000s, that could hit the highs of the narratives that we're talking about, which are, probably more or less within the last decade or so?
I'll throw this out there, and I'm not the biggest fan, but since you guys have played, Ron and Quag have played this, and my best friend, it's a system seller for him. So Metal Gear Solid 1, and he sold me on this series because he kept saying that Metal Gear Solid 1 was so influential at the time, the PS1 generation, full voice acting, full narrative, like full-on espionage story. I experienced it on PS3, so it still felt dated. But when I hear him saying, when I played it, I'm like, I can see why. But Ron, did you play it at launch? Or Marcus, did you play MGS1 at all?
MGS1 on PlayStation.
No.
On PlayStation.
Did it hit you the way it hit my best friend, or no?
So here's the way I look at MGS. It was more about how it kind of set the tone for like gaming as we know it now.
So gameplay.
Because the story of MGS1 was not bad. That was when Kojima was still kind of on point
Correct.
with that. But I feel that MGS1 kind of more set the tone for how gaming is done now. It was very cinematic. The camera angles that were done, everything that was kind of done, even with the whole cinematic intro leading into the actual game, that was more like some James Bond stuff that, from the movies. So I feel that he kind of started the trend of like gaming where we see it now, where they have the cinematic openings and stuff and everything before even the title screen really gets going, and they set the backdrop for the story that you're about to get into. I feel it has more weight for that than
the
narrative. I feel that way.
I feel like we're missing something. Quag, there's got to be something on your GOAT list that we
Xenoblade
have
Chronicles 2.
skipped.
Mhm.
For narrative? No, you know I love that game. I'm not putting Pyro's face up there with Joel.
Then put Mithras or put the spoiler character.
I
love
can't see that
JRPGs.
on the Mount Rushmore. I just can't.
I can see it great. It looks
You're
fantastic.
thinking
So
about Pyra. That's why.
No,
So
I'm
we
thinking about
kind
the
of blew
spoiler
past
character.
Near Automata as well. Do we have any thoughts on that? I know that.
I mean, I would love nothing more than that near Automata, but I think it's too divisive.
Okay.
I was gonna say personally, it's it's one of my favorites of all time.
Yeah.
But if you're saying like Mount Rushmore that I'd recommend to people, I know for a fact that like even though I don't see it as five multiple playthroughs, it's 5 chapters. People would hear 5 playthroughs, no thanks. And even if they do all 5 playthroughs, then they'll still have that negative mindset. It will impact their narrative experience. I loved it, but
Well,
I
hold
can't
on.
put 2B's face up there.
Because Last of Us Part 2 is divisive as well. I mean, so I don't know if we can really leave something off because of, if anything, most people will sit there and say that because it's divisive is the reason why maybe it should be included. Because Last of Us Part 2 is very divisive. I would say more so than Nier.
So
honestly.
True.
Only reason I would defend Part 2 over Near Automata is that I think mainstream people actually know what Last of Us is. I think mainstream people have no
That's
idea
fair.
what Near Automata is.
Yeah, and most probably didn't play
might-
outside of like the first maybe 1 or 2 endings, and they were like, "Yeah, I'm not playing through this over and over again."
5 times.
Yeah, because to tell you the truth, I probably would sit there and say, you know what? Yeah, keep it on there if it was just maybe that very first one. That very first one, they was really on a roll and it was on track, and then they kind of started to lose me as time went by.
So just a quick recap. So Last of Us Part 1,
Mm-hmm.
we're still floating on BioShock.
Yeah,
Baldur's Gate 3.
Baldur's Gate 3 is there.
I'm okay with it.
RDR2 is there.
And Red Dead
RDR2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now,
So-
I think
Ron, would you put Baldur's Gate 3 ahead of Witcher 3? Because I feel like one of those two has to be there.
Yeah,
You put
I gotta
Baldur's Gate 3?
Baldur's Gate 3 ahead of Witcher 3. Yeah,
Wow. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I would pick BioShock over. What was the other option? I forgot already.
Witcher 3. I would pick BioShock 1 over Witcher 3.
Okay.
Sorry, was Witcher 3 on our tentative list?
Well, it was on
I
the
thought it
side.
was.
It's tossed
It was
out.
on the side. As far the ones that we have for sure is definitely RDR2. We have Last of Us Part 1, and we have Baldur's Gate 3. So we're still kind of floating around on that
BioShock
fourth
1,
one.
I think that
Over
could go
Witcher
there.
3.
Okay.
I think so.
I'm happy
I-
with BioShock. One going
Yeah.
there. Witcher 3,
Yeah.
like, I love that. I love the experience, but I know people that didn't get the ending they wanted, and they're very sour about it. So to them,
Yeah.
it wasn't like, and they feel like it wasn't fulfilling. It wasn't obvious that this would lead to this outcome. It's not what I wanted. In my head, I'm like, too bad. So I don't see it that way. I'm like, you made your parenting choices. I don't know what to tell you.
On a personal note, Bruce, I would
What'd
put
you
Witcher
expect?
3 ahead of BioShock. But as far as like strictly narrative and what BioShock did, I gotta put that ahead. I got.
Well,
to,
and I think
so.
maybe it's not on the wheel for this time, but maybe Witcher 3 ends up on the Mount Rushmore list of like side quests or something like that. Like that I think
That-
is
definitely,
potentially
'cause, that set a whole damn tone as far as side missions and side quests go. Yeah, you ain't lying.
That's
That's kind of like what
alongside Final
MGS
Fantasy
did
16.
for video games. That's what they did. They did that for side quests. That good grief,
yeah.
and not bread.
Okay, so I think we did it. How long did that take us? Like
20
what?
minutes.
20 minutes for
That's
one.
not too bad.
This is a big topic,
That's
though.
a
This is a
difficult
big
one. That's a
topic. Come on.
difficult one.
Yeah,
Come
that's
on.
a big one. So just to recap, Quag, what do we got for our Mount Rushmore of
So-
narratives?
We got Last of Us Part 1, Red Dead Redemption 2, Baldur's Gate 3, and BioShock 1.
Yeah.
That's a
I could
good.
rock with. I could
That's
rock
a
with
great
all
Mount
of these.
Rushmore.
That's good.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, well let's move on to number 2.
Spin it.
Oh, same one.
Okay. Cats.
Okay.
There we go. Let's change up the tone here, fellas.
Yeah,
Excellent.
completely. You ain't lying.
Okay. So I got a couple.
Do you? Okay, give it.
Yes, Stray from Stray, the Stray
Okay.
cat
Okay.
from Stray.
All right.
Okay.
Got to be Kate Sith from Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, I forgot about that one. Good choice.
And then
I don't know about
another
that
one that I don't think I'm gonna. Real Matt's gonna like this one. Mae Borowski from Night in the Woods. How about that?
Oh shoot, I keep forgetting.
yeah, I was
Yes,
about to say, that was a cat.
May's a cat.
Yeah,
May's a cat. I just keep forgetting.
yeah.
I was thinking about Morgana as a must, but I would find to.
Did you like
From
Morgana
Persona
enough
5?
for her to be on the Mount Rushmore, though?
I don't know that many cats to begin with in video games. That's what I'm gonna.
That
say.
is actually rather difficult. I actually thought about that, and then I was just like, I don't like Morgana enough to have
No, eh?
on the Mount Rushmore.
I only got 2 in my list. I just had Morgana.
I have
and
2 as
Spider
well.
Cat,
I
but
actually completely
Spider
forgot about
Cat.
Stray. I forgot about Stray, but Stray can stay.
I forgot about May.
Yeah, and I forgot about May. That's another one too. So,
I'd like to propose Nia from Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Oh, that's right. She is technically.
Okay.
Yes,
I mean,
technically
yeah,
is a
well, I
cat.
guess she
Cat
is
ears.
technically a cat. Yeah, yeah.
There's a cat in Spirit Fair. I think it's Daffodil.
There
that you
is a
can
cat in
pet.
Spirit Fair.
Yes.
Yes.
Um,
I'm gonna say May needs to be up there. May Zabrowski.
You think
Are,
so?
we, are we okay with that one?
Mae Borowski. Yeah.
I'm not-
I'm
No.
not
There's
gonna
also-
put May. I'm not gonna put May on the Mount Rushmore before I put Palicos from the Monster Hunter series on there.
oh,
I don't know.
I
who
don't
that
even
is.
know what that is.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, well, Palicos, they help with battles. They feed you. They're always around. They're actually useful. I can't let May go ahead with Palico. That's not happening.
Is Palico like a usable character or it's like a companion?
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, you
sort
can
of
make
like-
your own, and they're in the game with you. If you're not playing with friends, your Palico is there to back you up. They fight. They save you. They got utility purposes. They get involved.
Oh.
Yeah, so they're quite involved depending on like how you set them up. You can even sit there and kind of get them to only just be healing. There's a lot you
Okay.
can do with Palico. That's why I said
Sure.
Palico's got to be on Mount Rushmore for sure.
I'll
Okay.
concede. Like I said, I don't know that many cats. That's fine.
What about the cat from Imposter Factory? Gets like the boxing gloves and everything, ready to rock. Ron.
I'm not gonna turn that down. But I feel that me and you are the only ones who are going to really know about that. There's going to be some Imposter Factory fans that probably will say yes.
Yeah.
It's the same thing for like in the Trails of Cold Steel series, Celine, a cat. But
Oh yeah, Celine.
outside of
Yep.
Falcom, nobody's going to know.
That's
So,
a good pick, Ron. Yeah, Celine.
I've got another one. What about Bubsy? Bubsy's a cat.
Yeah.
and we're talking about like the worst Mount Rushmore.
That's next episode.
Oh man! So we got Stray for sure. Palicos.
Sure.
We can let Quack's Xeno 2 pick stay there.
Nia.
Yeah,
You got to put Neo over May Zabrowski.
I will.
Come on.
I will.
Really? I love
will.
Xenoblade. Even I wouldn't do that. No.
Mae Borowski
She's-
is the best character in that game,
is
and
is one of the
She's
very best,
incredible.
charming.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I can't put her over the little fox dog dude. I forgot his name. The one
The
that's in the
little
leather
fox-
coat. I don't know.
I forgot his name. I know who you're talking about. He's,
Yeah.
he's funny. But
Yeah.
yeah.
we're doing cats, not foxes. So
I can't even believe this is a Mount Rushmore topic.
I don't even know. I can't even imagine what this is gonna look like.
So Bubsy's out then.
Bubsy's
out.
definitely
Yeah,
out.
Bubsy's
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
No,
I'll put
no.
May ahead of Bubsy for sure.
F Bubsy. No, come on.
Yeah, my
Get
boxing
out of here.
cat's better than Bubsy.
Yeah. Fine.
Are we
You
missing any cats?
guys want May there? I guess.
Do we have 3 cats or 4 cats?
Yeah, I can't think about it. I can't think about any more cats than that.
So do we
So I
have
think
Nia,
that's it. Yeah, we got.
May,
No, we don't have to put Nia
Stray?
there. We don't have to put
Stray.
Nia there. It's all right. I'm the only one that's going to want Nia
We
there.
need Nia
It's fine.
there because
We need a
we can't
fourth.
think of any other cats.
Otherwise, we're gonna keep talking about this.
Well, there was
Okay.
Kate Sith. I
put
I
Nia
think
ahead
that's
of Kate
one of the
Sith.
worst. Yeah, one of the
We'll
worst
put Nia
Final
over Kate
Fantasy
Sith,
VII.
I would.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
for sure.
I think
Alright.
we did it.
Yeah.
So we got Nia, we got May, we got the stray cat,
Yep. And then Palico.
and a Palico.
Bam.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, nailed it.
There
Thanks,
we
go.
Nico.
Okay. I'm gonna click these off so we can't get
You
them
don't want to talk
again.
about narratives and cats again, Mike?
I do not.
Let's see if we get the same 4 answers. Maybe we'll get answer it differently.
Let's see what we get.
Video game.
Oh.
Right.
Oh,
Okay. This is where the battles begin.
Oh, I can't wait. Thank you, Jazz. Video game waifus. Yes.
Matt, this is going to be an easy pick. Easy pick.
Yeah.
Tifa's going to be on there. You know that.
We got Pyra.
Oh yes.
We got Mithra.
Okay.
And we got the spoiler character.
You can't have all
that
spoiler
character
character.
as it applied to a lot of different episodes. I like that I can keep using it.
No.
Universally, Tifa's got to go
You can't
there.
do both. Tifa Lockhart's.
Definitely.
She's number one from
Definitely
Final Fantasy
Tifa.
VII. Easy.
Definitely Tifa.
So I have a question.
Okay.
Clarification question.
Okay.
Does a waifu have to be from like a Japanese game, or does
No,
it be from any
it
game?
can be from. We'll slide and let it be from any game that you.
So I propose a game that Ron is playing right now, Panam. Panam is
Okay.
fantastic.
Ooh.
All right.
Yep.
Oh,
I
okay.
go with that.
Yes.
I'm not going to disagree with that.
I heard many good things.
Yeah. Panam's great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hashtag Team Panam.
Yeah.
All right, we got
I'm
two
willing
slots
to put
taken
Eve,
already.
Eve
That's
from
fast.
Stellar Blade. I'm willing to put her on there.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that on the side. Like I haven't finished Stellar Blade.
Mm-hmm.
Look wise, no arguments there.
Well, you have to remember.
Personality.
Now, we're talking about Mount Rushmore waifus. We're not talking about the strongest women character Mount Rushmores. There's a difference.
I was gonna say.
If that's the case, then Laura Croft is going to be on here. But Laura Croft has never really looked super fine in any of the video games to me.
Mhm.
But as
Fair,
far as
fair.
impact wise and her being a strong woman character, yeah, she belongs.
I don't know.
That's
Her-
different Mount Rushmore.
Her polygons from PlayStation 1.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty good.
Everybody loves cone boobs. You know?
All right, so we're almost at 3 then. So if we're keeping Eve, Tifa Lockhart, Panam, I still got to throw out Jill Valentine.
Oh,
from
that's
Resident Evil 3
fine.
remake.
Yeah.
Over Ada?
So that over Ada. Yes.
Wow.
I would.
Okay.
I would.
I
would.
don't know, though. That Ada Wong. Oh,
Ada Wong's like, she's
man, I don't know. I
Kick
don't
my
know.
ass.
I'm with Quag on that. I don't know. I had to think about it for a second. Nah.
Really? Ada Wong's gonna break your heart. Jill Valentine will save you.
Hey,
She
All
can
right.
break
sometimes
it
that's what
as
waifus
many
do.
times as she wants.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes that's what waifus do. They break your heart.
Oh my God. Let me guess. Who was it? Who did you pick in Witcher 3? Was it Triss or the other one? You picked Yennefer? You like your
Remember,
Yeah.
I picked both. And you remember what happened?
That's
They
right.
set me up for the okie doke. They handcuffed me to the bed and they were out. And I learned my lesson. I was like, how dare you?
I did forgot about Triss, Yennefer.
I love them
I was
both,
thinking about
but I have to
Persona
admit,
5.
Jennifer was a bit more my style. I kind of like them stuck up sometimes. And she kind of would be a little stuck up.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to go with Triss if we're going to pick someone from The Witcher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, we got all the waifus from Persona 5. I mean, Futaba. Who else is there?
Futaba's great.
Mako?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, there's-
Yeah.
And
You're
we
not
still
a
gotta do
fan of my
Pyra.
Shoki player though. You're not a fan of her, but
She's too mean. No, I don't want to feel
there
stupid
you go.
all
Once
the time.
again, you know my type.
I do.
You know I like a feisty and mean and sassy. I think
Okay, we only have
Bayonetta. I
four.
think Bayonetta can sit there and probably be there. I'm not sure if I could put her on there right now. Maybe kind of just off to the side for now. But Bayonetta, I really like her.
Bayonetta could go up there.
Yeah,
I would go with that one.
I think for sure the lock-ins for sure. Definitely Tifa. I am not going to disagree with Panam at all.
Yeah, Panam's good.
We got 2. Trying to think if there's anything that we've missed. Let me see.
I mean, Eve
Yeah, I'm willing
is
to
beautiful,
leave
but
Eve
I don't
there.
know. I don't know if Mount Rushmore. I'd almost rather go with Jill Valentine or Ada Wong over Eve. Just because again, it's like
that's fair.
definitive list, right?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
I don't
fair.
know.
I could do that.
Well,
But we're
which
gonna
one
have
would
to
you
choose
pick?
between
Jill
Gina and
Valentine
I
or
mean,
Ada?
I would pick
Ada.
Ada.
Yeah, I'm
but
picking
if-
Ada. I'm
if-
picking Ada
if-
over Jill.
If we go on Jill Valentine, I still think Jill Valentine over Eve.
Yeah, that's
Marcus, help us out as a non-Resident Evil person. You know who they are, though, at the very least.
I know who Jill Valentine is. I've heard the name Ada Wong. I wouldn't know
I
what she
think-
looks
I
like.
think if
So I
you've
feel
seen
like
Ada, you
that
would change
says
your mind.
something.
True.
I feel like that
maybe
says
we should go
something.
Jill.
Yeah.
I was gonna. Let me ask you. In Witcher 3, who did you pick? You picked Triss or you picked Yennefer?
Triss.
Yeah,
Then
Yep,
Triss.
Jill it is.
Then you'd pick Jill Valentine's
Yep.
personality over Ada. Both are beautiful women. Personality-wise, you're picking Jill Valentine.
Yeah.
If you pick Triss.
Whoa.
Okay,
Slow down with that disrespect there. I felt that all in your voice. You calm that down. But
Hey, I'd be
Jill
looking
being
at
there is
all of
cool.
them.
Jill's being there is cool.
All right. We got one more spot. Pyra's not a bad option.
For a Mount Rushmore, though?
That's also true. I mean, some might be yelling at us in their radios or their phones that we didn't pick Aerith over Tifa.
Man,
A little too
Some
dusty.
people like Aerith.
it's just
some
one of those
people like
things where Aerith is kind of boring and plain, man. I don't know. I know she has her fan base, but yeah, she's.
I was gonna say she does have her fan base.
She does. She
Um,
does.
Let's just say she's a little too hot, if you get my drift.
Aerith?
Yeah, a little too hot.
plain
a little too
Jane-ish.
crispy.
I don't know.
You don't think Lara Croft belongs up there, eh? Even in the remake trilogy?
Nah, because the thing is, man, is that as far as waifu goes, nah, I wouldn't put her in waifu category. I don't find her to be sexy at all. Yeah. Mm-mm.
Would we consider 2B? She's not a human.
I would put a 2 ahead of 2B.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I go back
I can
to
see that.
like I don't know if people would even recognize who she is.
Who 2B?
Oh, in the
Yeah.
video game landscape?
I have a
That's
feeling.
true.
I have a feeling that 2B. Look, even people who have not played near, they know who 2B is.
Okay.
Yeah, I would put A2 ahead of 2B. To be honest, though, if I'm going waifu wise,
Oh, really?
I would.
It was 2B.
but 2B
2B for me.
is. I cannot disagree with that making the list, but
Who's that? Who's that chick in Halo? What's that
Cortana?
AI person? Yeah.
nah.
Do people don't like her?
I mean, no, people love her. I don't know. I've never seen her as waifu status. I have.
What about
Okay.
what about Chloe from Uncharted?
I'm all for that.
Oh, that's a good pick.
I fucking love Chloe. I'm all for that. I have made it known many a times on several podcasts over the years. Chloe is. I love her, so I wouldn't disagree with that. That's that. Yeah.
Okay.
Marcus was again making it difficult. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I would put Chloe over Jill.
Oh,
Really?
Oh, damn.
I would.
Okay.
Wow.
I would.
Did we have a fourth?
We
Was
didn't
it
have a
2B?
fourth.
No.
We didn't
We're
have a
trying to
fourth.
find
Yeah. I said we could put Chloe on there because I think I'd rather have her there than 2B or Laura Croft.
All right. So wait, Tifa, Lockhart,
Mm-hmm.
Pan Am,
Pan Am. That's right. That was 2.
Jill Valentine, and Chloe from Uncharted. I think it's a good Mount
I
Rushmore.
think
of
it's a good
waifus.
list. Look, Tifa's a universal pick. I don't think anybody's
Yes.
going to complain about Tifa being there.
Are people gonna be mad at us? We didn't pick a Persona 5 waifu, Ron. Marcus,
Man, here's
Quag?
the thing.
You got-
Persona
everyone
5,
here- everyone
how
plays
do you
Persona
how
5.
do you pick though?
I
That's
have
the
not,
problem.
but no.
Oh, you didn't play it?
Persona 5 has several waifus to choose from. That's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to do.
Yeah, I
There's
mean, a
not a
lot of
definitive
people
one.
weren't able to actually play through the whole game.
Oh, here we
They're
go.
being too long, so maybe they didn't even see them all. So.
Exactly.
All right.
I knew that was
I'm
coming.
happy with Chloe being up there.
Yeah,
Chloe
yeah.
as a fourth is an excellent pick.
I like it.
All right.
Yeah.
We're good.
Okay. Jazzy.
Thanks, Jazzy.
Excellent topic, Jazzy. Thank you, my friend. Go Vipers. All right. What is next?
Animal companions.
Companions. Okay.
This is a little bit easier.
Yeah, I think so.
It is a little bit easier.
Yeah.
I'll start
Okay.
with Dog Meat from
Yeah.
any of the Fallout games.
Okay.
Really? I didn't like dog meat in Fallout. I didn't like them.
Wow.
Yeah.
I got rid of the dog.
I knew
as soon as
dog meat was going to show
I-
up
well,
at some point in time, and I know people
Really?
are going to be like, "Yeah, dog meat." I'm with Matt.
What do you guys like about dog meat? Please, as a better
Well,
companion
wait,
than
hold
the
on.
other ones you get.
Hold on. It's not about what I like or dislike. It's just the iconic,
He's right about that
animal
part.
companion in
Yeah.
terms of like what I would think would be a definitive companion that would be on a Mount Rushmore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's not my Mount Rushmore.
that's fair.
I
I'm putting Torgal on there because Torgal fucking rules.
was gonna say Torgal has more
Fuck
personality
that.
than dog meat
No.
does.
Torgal was helpful.
What?
Torgal was helpful in
Again.
battle. He was cool
Torgal
as
has
shit.
more personality.
Yeah.
Come on.
I think only the 4 of us know who Torgal is.
Everybody
No,
who
everyone
played Final
knows.
Fantasy
Everybody
16 knows
knows
who
Torgal.
Torgal is.
Yeah.
No.
Come on.
You cannot
Everyone
pit
knows.
Torgal over Dog Meat.
I didn't
Absolutely not.
say put him over him. I said there's 4 slots. Torgal's going to get one of those.
I think
All right, can I-
absolutely not. But Yeah.
What animal companions are going to go ahead of him? What? Maybe the dog from Fable 2? Because the dog from Fable 2 is fucking great.
Here's an easy one: Epona from The Legend of Zelda.
I agree with that one. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's more of an iconic pick. It isn't like Epona really did fucking much besides ride around on the field. I don't know about that.
But it's iconic. Can you
Iconic.
imagine Zelda without
We're
Epona?
talking about animal
Growing up
companions, Ron. You're not like
I
a main
know.
character.
Just like Epona, at least
Growing up with you.
Torgal and Dogmeat and the dog from Fable 2 get busy and actually get in action. Epona just rides around.
So I'm gonna go with Matt's along Matt's line of thinking as well. Roach from Witcher 3, the horse.
Hell
and, the horse from Red Dead 2. You fucking
Oh
have
god,
to
we can't
like.
have 3 horses. But that's
Well,
a good
only
pick,
a
though.
horse. The only
These
horse
are-
that I can sit and see on this horse is the one that dude rode in Shadow of the Colossus. That's the only one.
Yes, that's a good one, too.
That motherfucker went through it.
Oh.
That's a good one too, actually.
We need a
Yeah.
Mount Rushmore of just horses. Then.
Yeah.
Horses. Yeah.
That's the only horse I can see on here, to be honest.
Well, Jen's horse.
Who?
He went through it.
Whose horse?
Jin's horse did go through it. You're not
Oh.
wrong about that.
Spoiler.
Hey, I didn't say what he went through.
I didn't say what he went through.
Yeah,
Yeah,
could have been a
there.
nice manicure, pedicure. You know, that's going
Yeah.
through something.
I'm not going to disagree with Jin's horse being on there. I would not put him ahead of. I would not put him ahead of the show. What is that? Is it Argo? What are the Shadow of Colossus horses' name?
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah. Good call. Yeah.
Yeah, Argo. Nah, that's
Argo,
PTSD stuff waiting to happen. All the Colossi fights. I can't put.
What about the dog in Resident Evil 4? That helps Leon. That's iconic,
What about him?
right? You know what I'm talking about. What do you mean, what about him?
I just played the game, and I'm actually completely blanking on there being a
Look,
dog
I'm
in
with you,
Resident Evil 4.
Quag.
you
I
not-
had to think about it for a second. Like,
What?
is it fucking dog?
Did you not save the dog? You didn't save
I
this
just
dog?
I just played it like 6-8 weeks ago. I do not remember a dog at all.
You just left that dog on its own, eh?
It wasn't that iconic enough, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, just me then. Okay.
All right, so we're putting dog meat for sure. We'll leave dog
Absolutely.
meat there.
Oh,
I still
fine.
think that the dog from Fable 2 belongs there.
Okay.
The dog from
Take your word
Fable
for it.
2.
I
Okay.
never played it.
You never
Take your
played
word for
Fable
it.
2. Oh, that's right. I forgot you hadn't. Yeah.
No
People who
Xbox.
played Fable 2, they'll probably co-sign that.
Okay, so we
right.
got 2 dogs.
Did I hear Roach
God, I love Witcher 3, but I just can't put Roach ahead of Argo.
or Epona? All right, right? Epona?
See,
If I'm going to pick one horse, it's Epona.
Okay, I'll go with that.
Growing up with Epona is an experience. That's what I'll say.
I mean, Ron, Roach doesn't have his own song.
Well,
Epona
wait a
does,
minute.
so-
Wait a minute. I just thought about something. If we're talking about in that aspect of it, then Yoshi should get a spot then.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
I had that written down, actually.
damn.
Yoshi.
Because I
yes.
just thought about that. It was like, yeah, Yoshi should get that spot then. Because
What about
Yoshi
Pikachu?
is very much iconic.
What about Pikachu? Does he count?
No,
He's kind of an animal
he's not a
companion.
pet.
It-
He's Pokemon.
He kind of is
It's
a
kind
pet,
of a
though.
pet.
The way Ash treats him, he is a pet. I don't know, man. Oh, yeah.
Yoshi, I co-sign Yoshi. That's a good one.
Okay, so dog
Excellent.
meaning Yoshi for sure then.
All right, so dog
Yes.
meat,
No, yeah, your Fable 2 dog. I'm okay with it. I'll
Fable
take your
2
word for it.
dog.
I don't know what it is.
Epona, and then...
That's 4, if we're okay with Epona.
Oh. Wait.
I can co-sign with opponent.
We-
That's fine.
We got dog meat, we got Fable 2 dog, we got Yoshi, and then we got Epona.
Got it.
At least Yoshi does something though. So yeah, Yoshi could be there.
Yoshi has his own friggin' games. Yeah.
Yoshi has his
He's-
own games.
he's-
He actually does
Yeah.
stuff, So
Oh, yes.
yeah.
And technically, he's a pet.
Hey,
Yeah.
They ride
Epona's
him.
going to get her own game. Just wait, okay?
I hope not. Unless
Just
it's
eating
DLC for
carrots and
Barbie's horse
ricing.
adventure, and I can see it happening then.
Did we miss any pets? People will let us know.
Probably.
It's
I'm
fine.
sure we missed a bunch.
We probably missed a bunch.
I think we missed a bunch, eh?
I couldn't think of too many from this one. I feel bad about poor
Yeah.
Toggle being left out, but oh well.
Yeah, I don't.
That's true. I do.
We know, Marcus.
That was a tough one.
Okay. Spin that wheel.
Oh, and thank you, My Tainted Brain, for that one. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, what do we got next?
Oof.
Oh.
This is going to be too easy.
Too easy.
Is it?
Okay.
Too easy.
Is it?
Master Chief is going to be on there. You already know.
Oh wow.
Mario's going to be on there. You're going to
Now
have
wait a minute.
Mario's going to be on there.
Mario?
We're talking about Mount Rushmore. It's not a personal Mount Rushmore, like you said. We're talking about more of icons that belong on there. Mario's going to do that. So Mario's there.
I don't know. For some reason, I'm struggling with Mario being a main character. I get, like, yes, like, in terms of if we were doing, like, top mascots or something like that, like, I would think Mario for sure, but, like, main character, for some reason, I'm thinking more, like, I'm with you on Master Chief. They're definitely iconic, like, you know, story-driven game. I don't know.
More iconic than Mario?
But see,
No,
that's
like-
the thing I'm having a problem with. I think what Quag is going is that he's talking about character as a like something that has, like, character development, a part of, like, a heavy narrative,
'cause,
whatever.
like, I almost wouldn't say if Mario's like really a character. He's like more of a, like, I mean, he used to be called Jumpman, right? Like he didn't have much to him.
I don't know how Sam meant it. If she meant it as how me and you were talking, or if she's talking about just protagonist period.
I think maybe I deleted it, but she actually gave an example that I think she had, like, you know, Marcus Phoenix. Shoot, I can't remember the rest.
Oh, well,
of
if
them,
that's
but,
the case, then yeah,
everything.
take Mario off.
Everything
of
she
there,
just. Everything she described made it seem like more of, like, you know, games with actual stories.
Okay,
you know?
then take
I like
Mario off.
but
yeah, take Mario off.
Yeah.
Then. That's the
but
easy
I
thing.
like Master Chief.
Yep. I know.
She
Kratos.
she
needs
did
to be
say
there.
Mario, actually.
She did.
Did she say
There you
Mario?
go. So Mario belongs
to
there.
man.
Yeah.
She's got Marcus
Well, hey, you know,
Phoenix,
okay.
Joel,
Me.
and Mario,
If the
and
three of you
Kratos.
guys want Mario, then I'll concede.
Yeah, I mean,
So
like
I'm
I
not
said,
even
if we're
Team
talking
Mario,
about main
but
protagonists
I
of
guess.
just a game period, then yes, Mario goes there. We're talking about like something deep, narrative, storyline, then yeah, he wouldn't be there. But I think we'll go with that.
I had written Mario, I had written Master Chief, and I'd written one more down just for discussion. Sonic
Okay.
the Hedgehog.
I mean, if we put Mario, you got to put Sonic.
I
Here's the
guess
thing,
so.
Sonic has not been popular since Genesis, and even though I enjoy
Hey, the movies are helping him.
The movies are great. Don't get me wrong about that. But outside of Genesis, I'm not really sure. And I did enjoy Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, but still, I don't know. Shit. Yeah, I don't know if Sonic belongs there.
Okay, let's put him aside. Who else we got? I would think Nathan Drake kind of fits the bill here.
I'll
Main
put
character?
Laura Croft ahead of Nathan.
Laura Croft?
I love Nathan, but
Fair.
Laura Croft, this is where she comes in as the
Okay.
things that she did for women in like video games, outside of the whole boob controversy and all that shit. As far as like having her own games, and as things have gotten better, they've involved more narrative. Yeah, I can't see how she could be left off that.
Okay.
I'm okay with that
I'm
one.
okay with that too.
Yeah,
So we
I
have
like Laura
Master
Croft.
Chief, we have Mario, we have Lara Croft, and then
I would put
I feel like we
Kratos
need a
there.
Sony character.
I'll put Kratos there.
Oh, this
Kratos.
is tough, man. I can't
Okay.
pick between Kratos, Nathan Drake, and Joel Miller. That's tough.
Kratos and Nathan have been in more games. I'm not going to sit there and
They've been in
say
more
that
games.
that Joel has not been involved in more impactful stuff. But as far as like quality of games and the sample size, I don't know if we could put Joel on a Mount Rushmore against Kratos and Nathan.
I
If
think
had
I
to
would
pick
agree
between
with that.
Kratos and Nathan Drake, I would pick Nathan Drake. I think he's just more
100%.
mass appeal.
Yeah.
And when I think about like
Well,
Sony,
mass
which,
appeal,
like
no.
as a, like a
you
mascot,
can't say mass appeal of Nathan
No?
versus Kratos. God of War series
Yeah?
is going to beat that every day. Mass
You
appeal
really?
wise,
You think-
mass appeal wise. I'm not saying that Kratos, the new Kratos, as far as like PS4 version and up, Kratos is certainly going to give Nathan more of a run for his money. And we're talking about Mad Kratos from back in the day that just killed, and then yeah, Nathan's going to win that. But I can't put Nathan ahead of Kratos on the Mount Rushmore.
what do you think, Quag? You,
What about
you,
Nico
Did you
Bellic?
play it? Who?
Nico Bellic from GTA 4.
GTA 4 is the best Grand Theft Auto, but I can't put him on the Mount Rushmore though.
Trevor from Grand Theft Auto 5.
Trevor is a
I
ridiculous
like that
character.
game. Even I wouldn't put Trevor on this thing. No.
I sent him to die at the end.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Oh,
I did
spoiler
not like
alert.
it.
Marcus,
Yeah.
me and you
For
are
a
bros on
13-year-old
that.
game.
Fuck that guy.
I'm just trying to dilute the Sony ponies, but I
Yes.
guess I'm failing.
I mean, if you can come up with another main character outside of that has a
Yeah, that's fine.
heavier
Doesn't have
weight,
to be,
then
yeah.
yeah, go for it.
That. I mean, would some people argue Cloud needs to be up there over these guys from Final Fantasy VII?
Some would.
Yeah.
Some would. I wouldn't.
Some would, I would, yeah. I mean, no. And I love Final Fantasy VII, but
I'll
I
say,
can't.
yeah, you
I
like Final
can't put
Fantasy VII
Cloud
too.
up on Mount Rushmore as far as main characters go. We're talking about RPG characters, yeah, maybe, but
Then maybe.
nah. Yeah,
Mm.
I can't really think of anybody
John
else. though.
Marston?
Nah.
RDR1? No? No
And I
love?
love that. RDR was about like my top goat for the longest time, but I just can't. I can't put
More
him on Mount
iconic than
Rushmore.
Nathan Drake and Kratos, I'd say I wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
Um,
If we're talking about Mount Rushmore for main characters, it's got to be somebody who's kind of had the game in a chokehold for a while. We can't just throw anybody up one appearance in one game, despite how fantastic that one game was. Yeah, these guys have held it down for a while. I guess I should have put an asterisk next to Master Chief, the Bungie era Master Chief.
Sure. So, like, I would be okay going Kratos over Nathan Drake since we have Lara Croft, right? Like,
fair.
like it's. I kind of also look at the Mount Rushmore a bit as a representative sort of thing.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, not just individual.
yeah,
Yeah,
That's a good point.
Because Nathan pretty much, is the male version of Lara Croft.
I was gonna say Nathan Drake is inspired by Lara Croft.
Pretty
That's
much.
actually a very fair point. So it's Master Chief, Mario, Lara Croft, Kratos.
Yeah.
Good.
I like it.
okay.
Good. Thanks, Sam Dance Couch. That wasn't easy.
Yeah, that one, like I told you, that was an easy peasy.
Okay.
That was a good one though. Hopefully, I'm curious to see what people think about our top fours so far.
Oh, I'm
They're
pretty sure
yelling at
they're
us, or-
already going to scream as soon as they hear the.
100%.
How could you forget this? That's so insulting. The audacity, the shame. How dare you? Slaps in the face. I'm looking forward to it. Okay.
Oh boy,
What do we got
this
next?
is going to be a good one.
All right.
Wow. Consoles.
PS2 is going to be on
Black
there.
Wyver.
That's a given.
I feel of the PlayStations, I think it's PS2 as well.
Super Nintendo. I think
Okay.
that belongs
Super
there.
Nintendo, I'm okay with.
Mhm.
Yep. That one's
Xbox
iconic.
360
that's-
belongs there.
It does, eh? Yeah, that's true.
I feel it- I feel
that
it
was
does.
fast then.
I feel
The
it does.
baked potato.
I think so too. And it,
Really?
I would put personally NES over the Super Nintendo, but
Really?
I feel like it was the start of it. You know, like it feels
Well,
obviously I don't know.
it did save
like,
the damn game market, so I guess yeah, I agree with you.
and I mean, it's part of like that's where I started really like with games. So you know there might be some bias in there, but it feels like to me that one.
I thought about that at first.
Yeah.
Age bias, of course, but
Yeah.
as much as I love the NES, I did find myself playing the Super Nintendo a lot more.
There's
But
better games than the SNES.
100%. Yeah.
The
yeah,
library's way better.
Yeah,
way
but-
better.
NES was my first official console. I played plenty before that, and it did save the game market. So yeah, NES has got to be there.
Well,
what do we have?
also, do we need to add the Wii? We got Grandma's Bowling.
Fuck that.
No. No.
Ew.
It saved Nintendo, but just like the library is just like it's trash. Like
Yeah,
you're
a lot of
not a
shovelware.
Nintendo guy.
I can't put the Wii on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what do we have against? We have 360, PS2. Are we going with Super Nintendo or OG
We
Nintendo?
go with OG Nintendo. Yeah.
OG Nintendo.
And the baked potato.
I'm gonna say, as much as I love the GameCube, that's my personal goat. I would pick the baked potato over it because the library for the Switch One is massive. And
I
save it for Nintendo.
I can't put the Switch over to PS4. Ain't no way in the world. No way.
Library wise,
I think like I don't like the Switch, but I feel like it also kind of like saved and revolution. Like it sold how many
Like
what are the sales
150
figures?
million?
Lot of
say
units.
around 150, man.
It's like
coming up to
this
PS2
new
numbers.
thing with like being like this handheld plus dock. Like that's kind of revolutionary, and I don't know, man. I feel
I
like
guess if we're not going to talk about if we're not going to talk about the library, and we're going to
Well,
talk
I
about
think
the
the library
innovation
is,
person
you know,
of it. then
yeah,
yeah.
I think it's all. I think you consider all of it. Like I think
All of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yeah, because I mean, like, would we have a Steam Deck without the Switch? Would we have the rumored PlayStation 6 handheld without the Switch?
I'm not debating the innovation side of it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to debate with that one. The innovation side, yeah. That library though, nah. I can't. Nah.
Damn, I need to go in the other room and grab my like 60 games.
I was gonna say,
Great.
yeah, you're wrong about the library.
There's a lot more. There's a lot more library on PS4 though. So
PS4's got a good library, but
it's more than
like
good.
that.
If we're going to encapsulate, so are we talking about just first part? Or are we talking about total game library period? Because Switch ain't coming close to what PS4 had. That's not even. That's not even close.
It's just encompassing. When I think about like the impact that it's had, right? This is coming off the Wii U.
Okay. The innovation is what we're leaning on.
That innovation plus library. Like,
well, here, Ron, maybe this is the solution. Maybe not Xbox 360. Why don't we put PS4 and Switch on our Mount Rushmore?
Here's the reason why I can't do that. And that comes into what you guys are talking about, the innovation side of the Switch. The 360 was the first to do a lot of stuff. And also, the 360 is pretty much responsible for probably the way the gaming landscape was, because PS3 came out arrogant as shit. They were like, whatever, we'll sell this for $700, $800. You guys are going to buy it because we kicked ass with PS2. And then 360 came out, put the foot on the neck, and forced them to get their shit together. So without the 360, I'm not even sure what the gaming landscape would be now, or if it would even be around. So I'll take the 360 over PS4 for that alone.
Okay, then I've got another one for you. How about PS4 over PS2? What about that?
Oh, no, definitely not.
Definitely not. Not even close.
Yeah, well, once again, DVDs. I mean,
sure.
That ushered in the whole cheap DVD player thing, and PS2 had a crazy run. and the games available. That library was ridiculous. Yeah, nah.
Okay.
So we can leave it Switch.
I think it has to be Switch. As a Sony pony, as somebody who doesn't own a Switch, doesn't like Switch, I think Switch has to be there over PS4.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Like you say, if we're going to lean more toward the innovation side than anything else, then that's fine. I get that.
So our Mount Rushmore is NES, the OG, 360, PS2, baked potato. I'm okay with that list.
That's a pretty good list, Mount Rushmore list, I think.
Yeah.
Makes me sad
hear some people that are screaming about Atari, but look, I played it too.
Let them scream.
I'm an Atari kid, but I can't put that on that console list like that.
No.
And I'm hoping for the thumbnail we actually have a legit potato rather than the Switch for the Mount Rushmore. So I just
no one's gonna get that joke except for like just our community.
Hey,
I'm not so sure. I think starting the baked potato thing on the PlayStation Drive really carried over because everybody refers to it that.
The internet calls it that, all right? I hope so. All right, that was a good one though. What do we have next?
Arcade games. Okay.
Arcade games.
Arcade games from the one and only John 32.
So the best arcade game, The Simpsons.
Turtles in Time.
I'll put X-Men before The Simpsons if we're going to go for like beat 'em up style.
Oh, X-Men's really good.
That shit was fun as hell. So I'm not going to say Simpsons was fun as hell, but I can't put X-Men. I got to put X-Men over that.
See, I would have went TMNT, just the arcade game.
Turtles in Time, right?
It's not Turtles in
Time.
Time, just the arcade game. I forgot
what it was called. I think it was
Before
just TMNT.
Which one was it?
I think it was just TMNT 2.
Just TMNT?
We had the Cowabunga edition, so we actually just played it. So.
All right, so we got TMNT, we got X-Men.
Street Fighter 2, they got to be there.
Street Fighter I have as well.
Yeah. Mortal Kombat, which one?
I got to go with Street Fighter 2 over Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat, to me, at least back in the arcade days, Mortal Kombat's gameplay was kind of shitty. It was more about the goriness of it and the finishers. Yeah, that kind of put it ahead. But as far as like straight up gameplay wise and like, I gotta put Street Fighter 2 ahead of it.
Okay. So now I'm gonna make this difficult.
Okay.
If we're doing Street Fighter, are we doing Street Fighter 2? Third Strike is still going.
Yes.
Not even Third Strike.
No, I guess it's just the way Street Fighter 2. Street Fighter 2 had arcades packed here in my city. I don't know how it was worldwide, but man, it was crazy to sit there and
just
get into
the impact of it too.
Yeah,
like I know Third Strike is massive still, but in terms of like global impact, I think you're right. Street Fighter 2 is the one that kind of kicked off in terms of like X-Men versus Street Fighter, Marvel versus Capcom. Like none of those happen. Third Strike doesn't happen without Street Fighter 2. Okay, so Street Fighter 2.
I think Pac-Man has to be there.
I was gonna say I don't know that we can actually
my
have a
God.
list.
Yeah,
without
Pac-Man's
like
got
that game,
that's
but
that.
sure.
If anything is going to be definitive on the Mount Rushmore, it's got to be Pac-Man. Got to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean
Hate that
that
game.
was in the Pizza Hut, the Pizza Hut buffets, the
game's
barbershop,
hard.
in the
Fine.
arcades. It was Pac-Man was all over the place.
What about that golf game? The one with the trackball. Was it
Golden
called?
Tee?
Golden Tee. There it
Oh
is. Yeah.
damn, I forgot about that one.
Whoa.
Well, look,
They just did, like, a
Afterburner
re-release
was
for
great
that.
too. I
Yeah.
enjoyed the shit out of that.
Yeah.
Afterburner was great.
Or the Daytona
Daytona
was it
USA,
Daytona
I think
USA.
it's called. I think so.
Yeah.
Daytona USA is pretty good.
Ridge Racer,
Yeah. Mm.
Initial D, Mario Kart, House of the Dead,
Road Rash.
like Time Splitters. This is gonna be a tough one.
God, what was the gun game? What was the name of that one? Shit.
Not House of the Dead. Area 51.
No, God, I want to say I think Namco made that one.
Not Time. Oh shoot, Virtua Cop.
Yeah, there you
Right?
go.
Oh man, wasn't that the first one that made you do cover by stepping on the pedal?
I can't remember.
Or at
I
least
know,
that
I
was,
know,
like, a famous
I know a
one.
lot of quarters
Wow.
got pumped into that, man. I enjoyed that a lot.
No, this is hard.
Jeez, we know Pac-Man's
Daytona
there
USA
for sure.
is a big one.
Pac-Man's
Daytona
there.
USA is a big one. Okay, we're getting lost here. This is harder than I thought, John.
Yeah.
Okay, Mount Rushmore. Pac-Man.
Pac-Man's
Agreed?
for sure. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, TMNT 2, the arcade edition, I
I
think
feel
is
like
what
you
the
have to have a
official
beat 'em
title
up.
is.
You have to have a beat 'em up.
Yeah.
If
Arcades.
that's the one.
Yeah.
Okay, that takes out X-Men then, right?
It would. Yeah.
Oh. I mean, I would put TMNT over X-Men personally.
Do we need
That's
a
what
fighting
I-
game?
Yeah. I think you
So
need
Street Fighter 2, right?
I think it's Street Fighter 2.
definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now do we need? Now you got to pick between a gun rail game or a driving game.
I'd say Daytona USA over, and then the last
Me
one being
too.
Pac-Man, right?
Daytona USA.
Are you going to put Daytona over Cruising USA though?
That's a good point.
Yeah, I had to think about that. I was like, Cruising
hold
USA.
on.
Which one came out first?
I want to say
Daytona, I
Cruising?
think.
Cruising.
Was it Daytona?
I think.
I think so. I think I like Cruising more, but I feel like Daytona is more.
Yeah, I guess
like,
we're gonna go with the Mount
definitive,
Rushmore thing.
iconic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be mine.
I feel
my
like
four,
we're
I think.
forgetting some too with this one in
Oh,
particular.
probably,
too.
Definitely, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
yeah,
gonna,
of
we're gonna
course.
yell
There's
that in the
tons of
comments. for
Arcade,
sure.
the arcade,
100%.
for all people who are yelling at us right now, the arcade was a very, very long time for me. That was a
Yeah.
long time ago.
Yeah.
But
All right. So what do we have again?
we got Pac-Man on there. We got TMNT on there. We got.
Street Fighter.
We're trying to figure
Two.
out between
Two.
Daytona and Cruising, but we're gonna go with Daytona for that one.
Yeah, Daytona. That'd be the
Okay.
fourth
And I
one.
guess Street Fighter 2. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that works.
All right,
I think we
Marcus, should we
covered
do
most
one more?
genres.
that was difficult.
Let's do one more. Let me just.
Some of these are harder than I thought they'd be. I thought that was gonna be easy.
Arcade games. Take that one off. Okay.
All right.
Last one.
Spin that wheel. Go for it. Spin, spin, spin. What do we have? Oh my god, this is the
We're gonna
last
have
one. Are you
another
serious?
category after this one. After all.
All right, so I changed my mind.
Boo.
Let's go ahead and
Yeah.
go on what we've been playing.
Yep. Wait, we're gonna have to have another one to sub in for this.
our Mount Rushmore of rogues from none other than Cool Matt.
Yeah.
I have none to submit. Like,
Same.
I've got a bunch. Okay, we
Oh.
can
Oh, okay.
we can debate these ones. So
Okay.
I took
I'll go
a
pop some
broad
popcorn.
view of rogue. Kind of a rogue
Okay.
is a thief, is a kind of like a scoundrel. So I've got Ezio from Assassin's Creed. I've got Asterion from Baldur's Gate 3. I've got Locke from Final Fantasy 6. I've got Yuffie, Nathan Drake, and Sly Cooper. How are these? Those are all
That's
rogues.
good.
Yeah.
So see, I was not thinking about that. If that's
I
the
wasn't
case,
either,
I
but I
thought
can
it was
pivot.
Yuffie sucks.
I thought it was
Take her
roguelikes and
off.
rogue dice.
Yuffie can get the hell on. But you have, SEO was it? Yeah, that's a good one.
Sly Cooper is an
Asterian's a
iconic
good
one.
Sly Cooper.
I think Sly Cooper is iconic, and I would probably have Ezio as well.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I
SEO,
haven't
Sly
played an Assassin's
Cooper.
Creed game, but I would agree.
Don't forget the rogue class from Diablo 1. Don't forget the rogue class from World of Warcraft. And honestly, World of Warcraft is probably like the biggest game mentioned so far. So
I would say Rogue. I would put the Diablo Rogue over World of Warcraft.
Sure.
You would. Okay.
Okay. Just the class rogue.
Just
in
the class,
Diablo 3.
yeah. Just the class.
Yeah, just that's it.
Okay.
Don't know how that would
let's
look in a
see.
'Cause
mountain.
I know that's what Cool Matt was going for.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
Oh yes. So who do we have? Sly Cooper, Ezio, Rogue class from Diablo.
Yeah, Asterion from Baldur's Gate 3 is a good pick.
Sure.
All right, did we nail it?
Yeah, I'm about to say I can't think of
I think so.
anybody else.
Okay.
I do
Cool.
hate that we didn't get the damn Will didn't pick the game of the decades one. I really wanted those because I think that was going to get heated.
Well,
Do another
we can
spin.
we can rig the wheel if you want. Marcus, why don't you turn off all of them except for?
Yeah, let's just go ahead and just do all three. Of
Okay.
those.
How about we do that? Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah, we'll do the 1990s, 2000s, 2010s.
Bam. Oh man.
You know what? Don't even do a Will spin. Let's just do all three of them. Fuck it.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk
Which
about
one
all three.
order?
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Well, let's at least
We'll let the
spin
wheel
it.
pick the order.
Sure.
There you go.
2000s. All right.
2000s. Let's see.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare. That's got to be there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Call
Modern
of Duty
Warfare
4,
1 or Modern
absolutely.
Warfare 2?
Modern Warfare
Oh
1.
no, not 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep, 2007.
Over
Yep.
2?
And technically,
Hmm.
it's Call of Duty 4 Modern
One full
Warfare.
experience?
But
One full
Modern Warfare
experience?
was the shit. Yeah.
Yeah, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare,
Yeah.
absolutely.
They had people who weren't even into first person shooters getting into first person shooters. Yeah, I mean, because I was really a big first person shooter fan until that demo at E3, and I was like, Then I played that game, and I was like, this game is the shit.
That's what started the Call of Duty behemoth.
Yeah, and the multiplayer, I didn't bother with multiplayer like that, but I played the crap out of that.
Same.
Yeah, Modern Warfare for
Okay
sure.
with it?
Sure. I have no comment on this, but
Yeah. I only played Modern Warfare 2, but I'll take your word for it.
GTA games, the PS2 GTA games. So which one is? I think one of them has to be on the game of the 2000s.
I would pick Vice City over that, but did Vice City come out during the 2000s? So I don't know.
I feel
Or
like
was it late
3
90s?
is too like, I don't know, it's just like
3 is very
just
generic.
kinda, well, yes,
Yeah.
but I feel like just kind of like with Call of Duty 4, it really started like, 'cause,
Yeah,
like
you
no
got
one
a
really
point.
cared about Grand Theft Auto top down, but when 3 came out, I mean,
Yeah.
they kind of
Yeah.
rocked it.
But then, if that's the case, then we could do the same with Vice City because Vice City had the soundtrack. It had
I said he had the
The
soundtrack
voice
and the
worked.
vibes, man.
the gameplay was. I don't want to say the gameplay was super improved, but it was better than what it was in 3. But the soundtrack, the story, the voice work alone, I think Vice City should probably get the edge over 3 if we're going to have a
I'd
Grand
pick
Theft
Vice
Auto
City.
game on there.
If I
Yeah.
could pick a
I'm okay
GTA
with
game,
that.
I mean, I
I'd
like
pick
Vice City more than 3, so I mean, I'm not completely disagreeing.
Yeah, and that soundtrack was wild. So I think
So
the
good.
Vice City belongs on there.
What about Final Fantasy? Final Fantasy 10 probably.
Ick.
Ick.
Ron says no.
I'm trying to think about outside of the personal feelings, like what it did to,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I can't think of anything. I mean,
So,
yeah,
I mean-
I guess it became meme worthy with the laugh. I mean, I guess that's what it's iconically known for. But
Well, what about
Do you
okay,
want that as
going,
a Mount Rushmore? Come on.
what about like Xbox? So Halo or Gears? That's in the 2000s, yeah.
It would
Yeah,
be.
Yeah.
we already mentioned it earlier, but would BioShock 1 is 2007?
BioShock 1
Would
was
you-
2007. That's actually
Yeah.
on my list. But over Halo, though, shit.
I'm gonna toss out Resident Evil 4. That
Okay.
revolutionized third-person
Yep.
shooting over the shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2005.
Yeah.
I'll go with that.
Fuck.
Yeah, these are tough, man.
See, I think I mean, obviously, I've never played a Call of Duty, but I think all of these go over the Call of Duty game that you guys are saying, like RE4.
You've never played a Call of Duty game, period?
Never.
You didn't play Modern Warfare 2?
No.
Wow.
That one just surprises
Damn.
you that I've only not played that one.
I don't play shooters.
Yeah,
I
I
play
can't.
Modern
Yeah.
Warfare 2.
Yeah.
As much as I enjoyed Resident Evil 4 when I did play it, I can't put that over Modern Warfare.
Really?
Yeah.
And the story was actually really good in
Yeah,
Call of
man,
Duty
that's
4.
the thing. Yeah. Yeah.
There's an actual story in Modern Warfare 2. And I assume there's one in Modern Warfare 1.
It
I
is.
mean, they
But
carry
Modern
over,
Warfare
right?
1 is actually, I feel, it feels like the tightest at that bunch. God, man.
So right now we got Call of Duty. We got GTA Vice City. We just got 2, right?
We
So
go-
far?
we go with Bioshock
Mass
1 or
Effect,
no?
Mass Effect was on there.
Mass Effect would be
Man.
there.
Came out during that time.
Yeah.
I think that was 2007 too.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
07 was a good year.
Yeah, apparently so.
Jeez, God, man, this all those could get a spot on that. Damn it. Okay,
Well, you think
let's go
we
with Modern
summarized in
Warfare.
the
Let's go
decade.
with Modern Warfare for sure. Because, like I said, that turned the tide for people who didn't even bother playing first person shooters before. That kind of brought everybody into the fold. And the multiplayer.
I think that's crazy that that one's going on the Mount Rushmore. I kind of think it's
But
crazy.
here's the thing: the multiplayer is kind of what got going with
But
that.
Halo had I haven't played any of them. But Halo is much bigger and more iconic than
It is, but I don't know. Man. Modern Warfare was. If you want Halo to go there, that's fine. I'm not going to disagree with that for the Mount Rushmore. But I think I would put Modern Warfare ahead of Halo on that one, just for the fact of everything that it did. I don't know.
Yeah, Call of Duty 4 was huge.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay.
You know I'm going to argue for Resident Evil 4. Like, you cannot
I
think
feel
of
like
the 2000
that.
better.
Hey, I'm
I can't
good with
disagree
Resident
with
Evil
it.
4.
Yeah, I can't
yeah.
disagree. I mean, that
Yeah.
pretty much got Resident Evil like on the map. It got the
Yes.
train rolling on that. So I don't think you're going to get anybody to disagree with that on there. Resident Evil is fine. That's fine.
So the list is filling up fast then. If we got GTA Vice City,
Yeah.
Call of Duty, Resident Evil 4, and then just Halo?
Halo.
Yeah, that's fine.
Which one?
Is there a
Well,
I haven't played
Nintendo
any of
IP, a Nintendo game that fits in this
This is
category?
the GameCube era, which I personally love, but they
No.
don't have things that
Yeah.
that would trump those things. And I'm a Nintendo guy, and I can say that their GameCube IP does not trump any of those things. It
If
doesn't.
Ocarina of Time had came out during that time, I would say yes, but that was in the 90s.
Yep.
No, this
98.
would be like
And that
Twilight
would be on
Princess.
Mount Rushmore for the 90s.
Yeah, this is Wind Waker. Like that's what I'm saying. I love the GameCube, but their stuff doesn't have that impact.
Yeah, I
That
think
Vice
I
City
think we
did.
can I think we can settle with the list that we got for that.
Halo
Okay.
1? Is that the one you guys like?
Was Halo 1
What about Halo
2000?
2 and 3?
I
don't
think
know.
it's Halo. I think it's the first one.
Okay.
Isn't
I
it?
think it's 2001.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
So Halo, Resident Evil 4, GTA Vice City, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare. So I should really play this Halo remake that's coming out to PS5 then,
I wouldn't.
correct?
I wouldn't.
What? You just
Here's the
you
reason
just-
why. Here's the
you just
reason
said
why.
that.
That's going to
Do
be
tell.
the only. That's going to be the only one that comes out, and then you'll be left hanging. Get your Series S, a used one, and play the Master Chief Collection.
Go back and get it.
Yeah, play that because, like I said, we're not getting a Halo on PlayStation.
Just
probably
play
ever
it on
again.
PC when you get your Steam Deck.
There you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Marcus is
Master
right.
Chief
Another reason for
Collection
the
on
Steam
Steam.
Deck.
Good one,
There you go.
Marcus.
Very
Yeah.
nice. Very nice. Okay. 2000s are done. That was tough.
Yep.
So many good games. Okay.
It
So
really
are we
was.
doing the other? You were doing the other two?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do the other two. Shit.
Okay.
Go.
We'll spin it to figure out which one we're doing first.
There you go.
Easy peasy.
1990s?
Easy
All right.
peasy.
This is easy.
So-
Okay.
It is.
Games of
Well, you already picked
1990s.
Ocarina
Yep.
of Time.
Oops going to
You
be on
already
there. Yeah. Chrono
You already
Trigger.
picked Ocarina
Chrono
of
Trigger
Time.
is going to be a definite. Final Fantasy
Yep.
7 is going to be a definite. Super
that,
Mario
3
World.
already?
Super Mario World.
I think it's Super Mario
Oh,
3.
Super Mario
Super
World
Mario
was
World
there.
is
Yeah.
1990, right? Mario
Yeah.
3
It
is
was the
89.
90s. Shoot. I
Yeah, I
forgot
think
about that
3
one.
was like 88, so we just miss it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I was going to
no,
argue
wait.
for 3. I think it was
Actually, hold
89.
on.
I think it was 89, Quag. Wait, look it up.
Super Mario World would be like 92, 93-ish. I don't know when
I
Super
wrote it
Mario
down because that was one of my
3
picks.
would be.
It actually was 90 on the dot.
If it's
Super Mario
90,
World
I think it's
1990 on the
I think
dot?
it's Mario 3 over
Oh.
World then. I think it's Mario 3 over
So
World.
that must be the US release, because I think it actually came out earlier than that.
Quack is doing research, everybody. Hold on. Please
Yeah.
pause.
Wikipedia
so
briefly
I'm
says
seeing
98,
October
right?
23rd, 1988. And again, that's probably like
Oh,
the
wow.
Japan release
Yeah.
date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's
Yeah, you're right.
maybe
North
maybe we
America
just
was 1990.
disqualify it. We just disqualify it for this. Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Super Mario World's a good pick over.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Super Mario World's
that's all
good.
right. I'm willing to take that off, but everything else stands. Final Fantasy VII, Chrono Trigger. Ooh,
Really got to play Chrono Trigger, Quag. You and I. Damn.
Hey, this year?
Yeah.
This year.
It's hard to
You okay with
argue
this,
with
Marcus?
any of those choices. I think Ocarina of Time
People
wasn't
argue with
one.
us.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. Yeah, but that wasn't one that I had put. What about GoldenEye? Does GoldenEye?
I'm not going to disagree with that if that is.
Yeah.
But for
that's
some odd reason, I guess I
Over,
was.
you'd pick GoldenEye over Ocarina of Time?
No, GoldenEye would just have to take that fourth
That's
spot.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Well, it was 97, so.
GoldenEye's impactful. I'm not diminishing it. I'm not. But I think Ocarina had a more significant impact. Like Mount
What
Rushmore
about
games.
What about
Ocarina.
Mario 64?
I'm fine with that.
No.
I can take GoldenEye 64 spot as far as I'm concerned.
I didn't even like Mario 64.
You didn't like it?
No.
Oh, damn.
Really? I
Even
enjoyed
back
it.
If you need a Mario game, it's Super Mario World, not Mario 64. Mario 64 doesn't hold up.
Well,
So you
Super
don't-
Mario World didn't come out in
Oh.
the 90s.
Super Mario World, the one on SNES.
Technically,
Super
we
Nintendo,
did,
right?
But for us
Yeah.
in North America. Yeah, I'm cool with Super Mario 64 being over GoldenEye. Even though I enjoyed the shit out of GoldenEye, I think it's fantastic. But yeah, Super Mario 64, I'm cool with that. Especially as far as like being the golden age of 3D platformers. So that started it.
Yeah.
All right, so just make sure I got them all. So we got Final Fantasy VII, Chrono Trigger, Ocarina of Time, and now Super Mario 64,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like Super Mario 64, but I'll concede.
So Quag,
was
when you were looking it up, was it Super Mario 3 or World that was in the 80s?
Super Mario World
3.
is for sure in the 90s.
Yeah.
That's on Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
100%.
I think
Yeah, so Super Mario World, November 21st, 1990.
Oh, so I
1990.
was
There you
right then. I'm keeping Mario World there.
Mario World. Get 64 out of there. Get this 3D face, stupid penguins out of there.
Oh,
fucking
yeah, sorry.
camera
Was
the
there
whole time.
confusion that y'all thought World was in the 80s?
I thought somebody had said that because that's why I was like,
Well,
okay,
no,
let's take that off.
I said Super Mario 3 was 88.
Oh, okay, yeah.
not
Mario
World.
World was.
Yes,
I said,
yes,
I said it
yeah.
was 90 on the dot, and somebody said no, it was 88, and I was like, okay.
No.
Yeah, no, I was
Mario 3.
talking
Okay,
Mario
there you
3. And anyways,
Oh yeah, Mario
So,
World
yeah.
I'll keep over Mario 64 then. Even though if
Thank
we're gonna
you.
do a damn Mount Rushmore,
You want that 2D face. You don't want Mario's 3D jank polygon
but it
face and
comes
the
back to
penguins.
what we were talking about the Mount Rushmore though, and that's kind of the age that started with Mario 64 and 3D platforming. I had to, Mario 64 has to go there. Oh, I hate putting it.
Does
up.
it, guys?
I hate
I'm
putting
saying-
it in Mario
I'm
World
saying-
though.
I
I'm
like
saying
3D
Mario
platformers
World.
over 2D, so
Yeah.
I'd probably go 64.
Really?
And
Okay.
I really enjoyed Super Mario 64. I thought it was great, but I think Mario World is the better game. But as far as like impact wise, we have 3D
I think that's what it
platformers.
is.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I
Fair
think it's
enough.
the impact.
Impact-wise, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, Matt. If it hadn't been for Mario 64, you wouldn't have had your favorite Super Mario game of all time, Super Mario Sunshine. Come on.
Hey,
Well-
get that trash out of here. Put it back in the trash bin.
Shame
Get out
on
of
you.
here.
Agreed.
Mario
Yeah,
Sunshine wasn't
Sunshine.
bad.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
Yeah. Cleaning up an island on vacation? What's this?
No,
No
thank
thanks.
you.
Well, I
Okay.
mean, I'm going to just throw this out there, not to drag this one out any further, but what about Mario World over Chrono Trigger? What do
Never.
we think of
I
that?
haven't played Chrono Trigger.
Never.
Can't,
I haven't
can't,
played it, but
Okay.
Can't say.
Yeah.
Ron
You two
is
have played Chrono
steadfast.
Trigger.
Yeah.
I played both,
No?
yeah. I played both. Okay. Chrono Trigger it is.
Okay. I think we got it. What's tough?
all right. Well, just for giggles, let's spin it
Spin
one more
that
time.
wheel anyways.
Spin it.
It doesn't even do the click sound.
I know. It doesn't-
Here you go, guys. All right. 2010s.
Okay.
This
All
one's
right, you guys
tough.
gonna give me infinite now?
Ooh.
Depends on what the other list is. I wouldn't say necessarily.
Wow, you like Infinite that much,
I'm
right?
willing to give Quag Infinite because
Wow.
my list was going to be RDR 1, Witcher 3, Mass Effect 2, and God of War 3. I'm willing to take God of War 3 off of there for Infinite.
Wait, is Mass Effect 2 in 2010?
Yeah, I think so.
Mass Effect 2 was 2010 right on the dot.
I'm happy with Mass Effect 2 being
Damn,
on the
but I
ballot.
also think
same for
that-
RDR 1.
Yes, same for.
I'm okay
I think
with that too.
The Last of Us has to be here.
The Last of Us does need to be here. 2013.
Yeah.
Can't disagree with that. And now I started thinking about it. Actually, I cannot put Infinite ahead of God of War 3.
See?
Yeah.
God of War
yeah.
3, Ron? Really?
Yeah, I had to think about it. Well, as far
I like
as
God of War 3. I just wouldn't have put it in the top in my
so
Mount
here's the reason
As your
Rushmore.
Mount
why.
Rushmore.
Think about like a lot of the stuff that they were doing. The Poseidon fight alone, the stuff that they were doing with that, the way it looked. Yeah, yeah.
Is there an Xbox angle we're missing from the 2010s, or is that the Xbox One era? So then, no.
I mean,
Or is it
Quantum
360?
Break is really good, but I think nobody played it, so I don't think you could put it up there.
No.
As much as I enjoy Quantum Break, that could never go on the Mount Rushmore.
Or I don't know, like the Yakuza games. Is that from 2010s? Are people yelling at us for not putting what's his name up there?
Well,
Here's the thing. I
I
absolutely
didn't play
love the Yakuza. Well, let me put it this way: the non-RPG Yakuza games I actually really love. But
No.
no, don't be
I've never
silly.
played them.
No, no.
they
I
could,
haven't either.
It
And
could go
there's
down
no
my
way
Shade.
that.
yeah, I couldn't put that on Mount Rushmore.
No.
Okay, what do we have again? What do we have? So we have
RDR 1,
Mass Effect 2, RDR 1.
Last of Us 1
The
is
Last of
definitely on
Us.
there.
So we only got one spot left. So Xbox is out. I think.
Oh, guys, I just realized we messed up. We didn't put World of
How?
Warcraft for 2000s.
Yeah, that's fine. I do know. I do get why that would go there though, because that really did cause. That was a phenom there for a while. People losing their jobs.
It still is.
Getting trapped in their basements. Parents thinking their kids are dead. Yeah, but we've already moved on from that. So
Yeah.
I
We moved
know.
on from that.
So it's in
Moved on.
stone
Alright.
already. Like
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, we've
no,
already
go
carved
ahead.
the faces.
Yeah.
Nah, you can edit it.
But we will put
No,
we
we
will
already
put an
cut that.
asterisk there for that because you're not wrong. You're not wrong on that.
All right, let's wrap this one
I
up.
guess we need another slot though, since Marcus doesn't think God of War 3 should go there. Even though
Yeah,
I
no, I
I'm
don't
what
think-
were the options? What were the options from 2010s?
Bioshock Infinite.
let's see what
that-
Xbox game came out during the 2010s. Hold on here. Listen.
I think the 2010s is the Xbox One generation, which kind of floundered. I don't know if you're gonna find any. If it was a 360 era, then that might be different.
What about
is the
what about
this is
God of
PS4
War
generation, right?
2018?
I would put Kratos' face up there from 2018.
Yeah.
Ooh, Fallout New Vegas came out in 2010.
That's a good
just
one.
made it, eh?
Well,
I'd say New Vegas.
look,
especially
Halo Reach came out in 2010, and people really enjoy Reach.
Reach wasn't any
Is
good.
that a
Hold on a
no?
second. New Vegas. Like, we're literally talking about something that would be on the side of a mountain. I feel like that New Vegas helmet, in and of itself, is iconic to be on a Mount Rushmore.
I can't put it over Infinite though. But I have not finished. New
Being
Vegas.
over Reach?
No, I'm talking about Reach. I'm talking about New Vegas.
Oh, I think you said Infinite.
I'll put
As
it
in Bioshock
over.
Infinite,
I think I could put Infinite over New Vegas, even though I haven't finished it. So
This is the PS4 generation, right? There's
Yes.
tons of games that we're missing here.
Yeah.
there's a lot there.
Like was
I mean,
like,
hell,
wasn't
Cuphead,
Persona
Cuphead
5?
came out in
Witcher
2017, and some people probably want to put Cuphead there, but I can't do that.
Cuphead, Nier Automata,
Breath of the Wild?
Breath of the Wild.
God,
Breath
no.
of the Wild. Yeah.
Ooh.
God,
Yeah.
no. What did it do? It's not innovative. Despite what Nintendo
It is
fans,
innovative.
Despite what
It
Nintendo
is
fans
innovative.
think, Morrowind did that shit 2 decades before that. So
What about
You can climb
when did Skyrim
anything
come
and
out?
everything
Maybe
in Breath of
So
the
you
Wild.
didn't mention
Anything
Morrowind
and
when we
everything.
had the category.
That's because Morrowind doesn't belong on Mount Rushmore, but it's better than fucking Breath of the Wild. Like I said, if we're talking about innovation, it's Breath of the Wild. You know what? I'll take that back. It was innovative for, I guess, a Zelda game, but it wasn't something that no game had never done before. Despite what Nintendo fans try to make you think.
I don't know any other game that lets you travel anywhere, anyhow you want. Breath of the Wild, you can go anywhere, anyhow you want, and that's part of the gameplay mechanic because you have to use your stamina. It's true. It does it better than GTA. GTA, you can't climb mountains. You can't.
You're going to put mountain climbing. You're going to put mountain climbing ahead of everything else that every other open world game has done.
Not mountain climbing,
Breath of the
but you
Wild
can travel. It didn't, dude. You can climb anything and everything in Breath of the Wild. So you can basically go to anything you want.
I am not going to let a climbing mechanic sit there and get put ahead of any other open world game. It ain't happening.
That's one mechanic in addition to the other open world mechanics.
No. That's not happening.
I kind of think I haven't played it, and I have no interest in it. I kind of think Breath of the Wild should be there.
Oh my god! No way.
I really do.
Thank you for that voice of reason.
Yeah, like it's
why? Because Nintendo fans was riding his dick.
Yeah.
Is this what we're doing?
I mean,
Marcus isn't a Nintendo fan.
Yeah.
Oh my
god!
We're talking
You're quietly listening to you guys.
I don't understand why Breath of the Wild would be
glazing Kratos and God of War for 30 minutes.
Oh my god!
2018 was fine, guys.
I enjoyed 2018 a lot. I would definitely put that on ahead of Breath of the Wild, but I just don't know why Breath of the Wild would be there.
Okay, what are other options besides Breath of the Wild? Which I still want there, but I'm open to hearing more.
I don't know. Are we just trying to struggle to put Nintendo in here?
Well,
No.
How about this?
Give more.
Game I have not played, but I think has kind of started something. What about Demon Souls, Dark Souls?
You're not wrong.
I've not played it, and I'm open
that
to
did
that.
start a whole damn genre.
Which one came out first?
I'm assuming Demon Souls did, but
Demon Souls.
actually, that I don't think was in 2010.
I am open to.
That was during the
having down Mount Rushmore
PS3 era.
It's giving me the remake release date. Was it PS3?
So you need
I
a
think it was PS3 era
one?
when that came out.
It was definitely PS3.
Says 2009. So
Yeah,
I guess
shit.
I
Missed the mark.
miss. So what if we just do Dark Souls in the first one?
That's fine.
Dark
Anything
Souls.
to stop Breath of the Wild from getting their shit.
Release date.
None of us have played it though, right?
Says 2011.
I've not played it.
No.
No, Elden Ring is the only one for me.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
if
have
we
not
want to
played
make
it.
sure we've played it, I'm going to vote for Breath of the Wild. But again, like if we're trying to avoid Nintendo, then we
We're
can
not trying to
do
avoid it. I mean,
Dark
if you
Souls.
guys didn't think Breath of the Wild is there, I'm definitely the minority on that one. I just don't know why it would be there, and nobody has given
Which
me
one's
any kind of
more
like
impactful?
real definitive reason of why it should, outside of climbing a mountain.
I mean, Dark Souls, technically Demon Souls, but I mean, Demon Souls into Dark Souls, I mean, has kind of started a whole new
It started a whole genre.
genre. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool with that being there.
All right, so Dark Souls 1.
Even I'm okay with Dark Souls.
Yeah.
All right.
Never haven't played it. Never will play one. But even I can
You
recognize
played played Elden Ring, so technically you played a Souls game.
Oh yes, I did play Elden Ring. You're correct. We'll not go back, but yes.
Yeah.
I'm okay with Dark Souls being here. That had a significant impact. So recap what we have again.
I feel like I can't in good faith like really argue for Breath of the Wild, even though I kind of feel like it should be there, but I haven't played it and I don't really have any interest in it, but it just feels like it should be on
We had to
the
bring
Mount
somebody
Rushmore.
on the show to actually convince me of why that would be there.
I don't know. It's just the way people talk about it. It's like it feels like it's
man. Like I said, it just does not. I just don't see it. There's so many open world games that have done everything that this game does before that. And like I said, outside of mountain climbing. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Dude, Ron, you're so wrong. It's not just climbing. It's basically going anywhere at any time. Literally. Like you can't do that in GTA. You cannot. There's some parts
but
that
what
will
about all
restrict
the
you.
other games though? I mean, when you sit there and say
Name
anywhere,
another
anytime,
game.
are you talking about like just fast travel wise or what?
No. It's like if you want to pick a spot on the map, you want to run there, go down the hill, go swimming, or climb up there, you can. The game will not stop you from doing that. You might die on the way, but that's part of the gameplay loop. It's
But
like you want to take a shortcut.
that's not doing anything that Elder Scrolls didn't do before that. Oblivion,
Elder Scrolls, you can
Morrowind
climb
came
anything?
way before Breath of the Wild did. And that's what I'm saying.
I played Skyrim and I could not climb anything and everything.
Skyrim didn't let you do a lot of stuff because it was a piece of shit and it took years to run right. But Morrowind and Oblivion, no.
If Morrowind and Oblivion lets you do any quest at any time and go to any point at any time you want, I would put those then over Breath of the Wild. If it actually lets you do that. You can pick any quest at any time in Breath of the Wild. You're laughing, but I'm not joking.
I don't know.
Like GTA, you can't do that.
Hey, Breath of the Wild isn't going to get over a Souls game. But you want it to be there, put an asterisk on it. I'm pretty sure that all the Nintendo fans in the Discord are going to hop all over it.
I'm not going to say I want it over Dark Souls. Like even I, who has absolutely adore Breath of the Wild, but I'm thinking about like, Mount Rushmore impact-wise, it's a whole friggin' genre of games, right? Like Souls-like or actual Souls games, right? Breath of the Wild is open world. I still think it revolutionized, but there's been other open world games. But Dark Souls, like, well, we wouldn't have it without friggin' Demon Souls and Dark Souls, to be quite frank.
Okay.
So Dark Souls, Last of Us.
I bear no responsibility. So
No, you guys put your approval here, Marcus. You can't. You're signing your name on the bottom of the Mount Rushmore. You can't do that.
Apparently, there's heavy debate that Breath of the Wild should go here.
They can debate all they want. They can make their own Mount Rushmore. But I'm again.
Marcus is very torn on this.
It feels weird to be arguing for a game that I don't have any interest in and have never played. But it just feels like it should be on this list.
Why do you think Breath of the Wild over Dark Souls? I'm a Nintendo guy,
I would curious. Probably I like the argument that Dark Souls should be here. I don't think that necessarily excludes Breath of the Wild, though. I think that might exclude Red Dead.
Oh, hell no.
Because the last of Us.
Oh, hell no.
I'm just talking The Last of Us, I think, has to be there because it did something narratively that that was our first narrative game. Mass Effect 2 was pretty revolutionary. I'm not sure that Red Dead 1 is as iconic or as revolutionary as any of those other four. So that's probably what I would do. I would take Red Dead 1.
The other ones that you named, Breath of the Wild, I'm not going to put there because I don't find it revolutionary. It's revolutionary for the series, for that franchise.
Sure.
Not for the genre, I don't feel.
Okay.
And Matt might be right. I might have Morrowind and Oblivion completely wrong. And maybe you can't sit there and just go wherever you want to on that. But I'm not gonna let that put it ahead of everything else.
Okay.
Which one came out first, Red Dead 1 or Last of Us?
Red Dead 1 was right smack dab at 2010.
Red Dead 1 was before Last of Us, yeah. I don't think Red Dead doesn't hit the narrative highs that The Last of Us does. It doesn't have the
for me and you
moral dilemma and the consequence and the darkness that
Part 1 story is fucking great.
Yeah.
I cannot disagree that I would probably just narratively speaking. I would put just the story alone ahead of RDR1s, yes.
Right.
But I didn't
People
like
have issues with gameplay. I get that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's stealth fair. And make a Coke bottle into a shiv shit and all that mess.
I was going to say, some people don't like the gameplay of Last of Us Part 1.
Yeah. But if we're talking about strictly the story, then I would sit there and say that Last of Us Part 1 is better than RDR1 on that front.
So, Marcus, are you suggesting we take out Mass Effect 2 now?
I'd be okay with that. I think Mass Effect 2 is garbage.
Wow.
Okay.
What?
Wow.
Story-wise, compared to Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 1 has the better story. The gameplay is pretty fucking great, though.
Maybe it's Mass Effect. Maybe it's Mass Effect 2 that goes. I think I'd be okay with that. I just have a hard time putting together a list of the Mount Rushmore games of the 2010s and it not to have Breath of the Wild. That just feels wrong to me. It feels wrong.
I mean, if we're going to go off of what Quag said about Mass Effect 2, he's right. Yeah. For the most part, that gameplay is pretty much Gears of War.
Yeah.
Just not as good.
So we have The Last of Us Part 1, Red Dead Redemption 1. I forgot now. Breath of the Wild and Dark Souls.
That's it. Yeah.
I can't
Is that a good Mount
Breath of the
Rushmore?
Wild is making a 2010 Mount Rushmore. The game doesn't even have a fucking story. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You're signing your name on this one, right, Ron?
I'm not signing my name on this shit. Hell no. Everything else that you guys have put on there, yes. Breath of the Wild, like I said, no. There's no. But I'm outgunned on that one, so that's fine.
All right. Well, that was fun, y'all.
It was set in stone. Okay, we're done.
I can't change it now.
Yeah, I didn't want to give Ron an opportunity to get rid of Breath of the Wild.
Nah, like you said, you guys outgunned me on that one. It's all right.
All right.
Tough. These are great.
Yeah, that was a fun. That was a
I can't wait to
topic,
see the
Marcus.
community. Community's going to be like, you guys
my
forgot
God.
this, that,
You
and the
forgot
third.
this? You forgot that? How dare you? Your list
Pitchforks are
sucks.
going to be out. Ron, why you're disrespecting Breath of the Wild? Fucking get over it. Oh.
That was good.
And,
though. Thank you. Thank you for submitting them. That was really
Yeah,
fun.
good
Yes.
topic,
Yeah,
Marcus.
thanks to everybody.
Thanks to everyone submitting those. Maybe in the future we can try to hit some of the other ones.
I was gonna say we
all
got
right.
more for next time.
We got more. All right, so let's move into In Your Orbit. What are you playing? Lane Matt, what have you been playing?
All right. It's been a while, so let's see. I did play and finish World Credits on My Friendly Neighborhood. Thank you, Marcus, for the Christmas gift. I really enjoyed the game. It was very, very stressful. I know, Quag, you played it. So I'm hoping that you'll highlight some of the more positive things about it, just because sadly my experience was soured, unfortunately, with the Platinum experience. Anybody who wants to play this indie game that's very much like a Resident Evil game, if you want the Platinum, please do yourself a favor and follow a guide. Do not just go into it and experience it openly the way I did, and then try to go back and do trophy cleanup, because there's a rare glitch, but it is there. Quag, did you try free camera mode?
I don't think I did. Unless I did on accident.
So free camera mode's after you roll credits. It's basically developer mode, where you can just fly through the entire game and fly through the wall.
I definitely didn't do that then. Okay.
Yeah, it's basically God mode, where you can fly through stuff. And some people said, yeah, you can use this to clean up some of your trophies, which I did.
Okay.
But I knew, even when I did it, I realized I shouldn't have been using this to clean up some trophies. Because when I would fly through walls, it would send me to different areas of the game. Do you know what I mean? Like, I would go through this wall and be like, oh, I'm supposed to be here. And then it didn't. And it'd send me somewhere else. And then the game would actually freeze quite a bit. And I'd have
That
to,
should have told you right then, Matt, that you should probably have stopped doing that.
Yeah, I should have. Some people said, yeah, just do this to make it faster. But when it started janking on me and I had to close it, I should have been like, you know what, it's not worth it. Anyways, there's cheats to unlock by picking up the tapes. So I was trying to pick up a tape. I picked it up in free camera mode. It glitched. I turned it off, turned it back on. I'm like, hey, where's the cheat? It's not in my list. So I went back to the level. Guys, I spent like 2 hours.
Yeah.
I spent like 2 hours trying to find the tape. It's gone. I was so pissed off, and I'm scouring the internet. Just maybe like 4 of us that have this issue. Like, there's not many of us. People have reached out to the developer to patch it. He said he would. It's not important to him, which, listen, this is for like 3% trophy hunters that have this glitch if you didn't do it this way. So it did sour me. Quag, you played My Friendly Neighborhood. Did you find it as stressful as I did?
Yes. So
Wow. Okay.
It's stressful, Sesame
He
Street.
just straight up, yes.
yeah, no, I mean, it was kind of like a weird, go to work all day, kind of stressful, and usually you like to come home and play games to de-stress. And I was finding myself like, is this actually a good idea? Like, I just felt like I was just stressed the entire day.
The way the game looks, I was not expecting that at all. But the way you guys kept talking about it, I was like, geez, talking about being fooled by the way it looks.
Bron, I had to be like in the right mindset. Like, if I know exactly what Quag's talking about. If I wanted to relax, I'm like, this is not what I'm playing. I'd have to be in the right mindset of like, okay, ready to do this. Let's go, guys.
Damn,
Yeah.
Golly.
Right,
But
Quag?
yeah, I mean, kind of like what we were talking earlier with like Dark Souls. I mean, this actually kind of has like a little bit of that, because like you could clear a room, and if you have to like do a little bit of backtracking, which I mean, this is like a Resident Evil inspired game, right? Well, you go back to that room, you basically got to clear all those enemies again.
Enemies
so
are
you're
back.
just kind of like, so
Damn.
yeah, that's also what makes it stressful. It's not like you get more ammo.
Nope.
So yeah, no, I found it very
Wait a
stressful.
minute. So they repopulate the enemies, but they don't give you like any kind
Nope.
of ammo or oh Jesus.
That's why it's hard to go back, and you have to go back to find key items. So it's like, well, do I kill everything and use all my ammo so I can peacefully explore? Or do I kill some? Do I juke some and try to find my stuff? Like that's the stressful part. It's fun, but like my God, unexpected. But I did enjoy it for the most part. I finally played Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes on the GameCube, and I really liked it. I don't know if I would say it's better than the OG PS1, which is the one I played on PS3. I think they're two very different experiences, right? Twin Snakes is cheese, it's ham, like it is so over the top. Like I posted pictures in the Discord and just like some funny dialogue deliveries. Like it's wild, it's fun. But the gameplay it's MGS2, so it's kind of broken because the enemies aren't smarter in that sense. So like I could kill bosses in like 30 seconds with first person shooting, and the game's not meant for that. But I'm like, you know what? Too bad.
I mean, it's there in the game, but you can't trip about that.
It's there in the game.
Yeah.
Kojima left it in that way, so I'm like, whatever. But yeah, it's just some of the fourth wall breaking stuff that he did. It was fantastic. Like, I'm gonna spoil it. This is an old game, but I think there's a part where like Psycho Mantis, he tells you to put down the controller, and then Solid Snake looks at the camera and he's like, he gives you the nod, like, do it. Just stuff like that. It's cheese, but I know some hardcore MGS fans are like,
some hardcore
this
MGS
kind of
fans do
ruined it,
hate it. I thought it was great. I enjoy it.
yeah, Rod, you played the OG and
yeah, I played it when
version.
it came out on GameCube. I thought it was great. I enjoyed the shit out of it.
You liked it too, right? Craig,
Yeah.
You liked it as well, right?
I did.
Yeah, I really hope it does come to a future collection because it shouldn't stay locked there because it is quite different enough. Like that's the original remake of MGS1 for the ones that, if we ever do get one. So I really enjoyed it. Continued with my GameCube retro kick, and I played and finished Batman Begins. That's right.
I don't know how you did it.
I'm gonna say this, guys. I like the simplicity of it. No
Okay.
item collecting, no world exploring, no RPG, no leveling up. It's so linear. Like you can
Hold
just
up.
turn your brain off.
Are you telling me you didn't want to do the Riddler trophies? Come on.
Oh,
You
F
love
those
this.
Riddler trophies. Oh, F those Riddler trophies. So many. Nick
What's
Manard
it?
is
So
doing.
I don't think I caught your screenshots. I'm not familiar with like the game. Is it like third person, kind of like open world or semi open world?
It's based off
kind
the
of
movie, right?
Oh, it's no open. Batman Begins
Okay.
is so linear. Like no open world, no exploring.
But is it third person kind of like action adventure?
It is basically third person action adventures, very much of the 2000s. Like you could
So you're just
You can see
walking
it as-
down corridor type things? Is that like
Yep.
yeah, okay.
Horrible,
Oh, yeah, it's
horrible
very-
ladder animations.
Yeah.
Very,
send it to Rod. He's like, it's so dumb. It's so linear, Marcus. Like you cannot get. That's what I mean. I enjoyed the simplicity of it. Like you just turn your brain off. Like you cannot get lost. And like even this game, like it introduces or it kind of teases out like what stealth mechanics look like. There's only one way to do stealth. So if you try to be creative, it's like, nope, you have to smoke bomb here. You need to crouch and crawl over here. So once you figure it out, it's like, okay, it's just pretty straightforward. Like there's no creativity to it, but it's still satisfying. Because I mean, you're friggin' Batman, right? So you're still taking enemies down with smoke bombs. You're scaring them. Christian Bale does the voice acting. Liam Neeson, Michael Caine, Gary Oldman. Like,
okay, that explains why
So-
the animations were shit. They blew the budget on the voices.
oh, you know what's the best part, Rod? Like you can tell it's like one take. Like they put no effort.
Not the damn effortless stuff where they're just like, yeah, just reading from
Yep.
the script and that was it.
You just read it from the script. It's quite funny and charming in that sense. So I did enjoy it. And then the last thing I'm playing or still playing right now is Tales of Vesperia on the Nintendo. Oh, sorry, I am playing Tales of Vesperia. I'll talk about that later. I did finally start MGS5 just because I did get into my MGS kick. I did share in the Discord that MGS5 has been in my backlog since 2019. That
Wow.
is shameful. So 7 years. I played it once, and I stopped just because I did get very frustrated with the stealth mechanics. And I could have been stressed out from work at that time, and it was just like I don't have the patience to, power through. So I'm enjoying it more now that I'm on summer break. And yeah, I did finish Ground Zeroes, weapons free.
We'll just go weapons
Don't know
free,
how
baby.
long.
Yeah.
I don't know how successful I will be at that, Rod, because like
Mow
MGS
down
is a stealth
everything.
game.
Just
I mean, I got a rocket launcher in Ground Zeroes. I'm like, okay,
Oh,
weapons
you're
free.
set.
Like, screw you guys.
mow down everything. Just let it
I
drop.
don't know if I'll always get the rocket launcher. I'm assuming I'm supposed to sneak. I'm assuming I'm supposed to knock them out, not just kill everybody. So I can say this right now: the gameplay is fantastic. It's so much better than MGS Twin Snakes. It leaps and bounds. I can't believe it. Yeah, just first person shooting. Like it's so much fun. But
That's one thing
listen,
I think everybody has said about MGS5 is that the gameplay is great.
it's tight, Ron. It's so good. And just the only thing I really dislike, and I think everybody dislikes, is no David Hayter. Like Kiefer Sutherland was like the worst choice. Like Hayter's just iconic for Snake, and Kiefer Sutherland sounds nothing like it. And I know he's not supposed to, but just it takes you out of it.
Yeah,
So anyways,
it was a weird
it.
choice. That's agreed.
I mean, Kojima likes his actors and stuff like that. It's a slap in the face to Hater though. It's just I hate it. Anyways, I'm playing Tales of Vesperia. That's right, Vesperia Vipers. Me and Jazz. I think I'm at hour 11. Really enjoying it. Really enjoying it.
It's one of the goats. I told you.
Yes, I mean it's just good nostalgia. I haven't played it before, but just nostalgia of like an older time in terms of like JRPGs and that, in terms of like dialogue, combat systems, the music. Yeah, I'm very curious to see where it goes. It's like any other JRPG in terms of like characters you're gonna fall in love with. Very charming, and just yeah, I'm very curious to see where things go in terms of like the story. Combat, I think I got for the most part, but every time I think I got it down to like here's another mechanic, I'm like, great, this is more to mess around with. I'm curious, Ron, you played it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Marcus Quag, have you played Vesperia? No,
I'm not.
Ron, did you stick to Yuri, or did you actually control other characters? Because I've only been using Yuri the whole time.
Yuri, but the worst times that I would switch to Judith, and I forgot what the magic character is. It was rare though. I mostly just always stayed to Yuri. Yeah.
So you have a party and it's action based. You're all on the combat system, but you can only control one character at a time. So if you want to use the other characters, you have to do it in the menu before you enter battle. So it kind of prevents you from switching on the fly.
Mm-hmm.
And I did mess around with other characters, but for me, it's like, well, I'm proficient with Yuri. Why would I switch? But then I'm checking online. People are like, oh, this person's great for this situation and that. And I'm like, it's not that I don't believe you, but it's like, well, now I got to spend time to be proficient. So I'm not.
Well,
I just want to see if I'm missing out on.
Don't forget that you can fine tune them, and every single ability that your AI teammates have, they don't have to use. I always found it better to sit there and take off the things that don't really do anything, or the animation windups are too long, or they don't do shit.
Oh,
that is a Tales thing I've done since I don't know when. Even in Tales of the Rise, I took off and only had them using certain things that I was like, this is something that works. The other stuff is just a waste of an animation, and it works better that way. So you might want to sit there and just fine tune them to use the stuff that you want them to do, that you actually notice that actually works against the enemies.
Estelle's in my party, so you're suggesting I should look at her skills.
Just have Estelle strictly
just
healing magic. That's it. Healing
no
magic.
attack. That's actually not a bad idea.
Get your ass on the back row and keep me alive. That's all you're there for.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But yeah, enjoying it so far, but that is what I've been playing.
Wait, how do you feel about Yuri?
He's funny. He's quite the protagonist. He's not a typical one where, I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe there's like a coming of age story to it. We'll see. But him and Flynn and a few other characters, you can see that they have different opposing views in terms of like how the world works and what their places are. And I like that. Like, it's, again, for the time that this game came out, that's probably groundbreaking. But I like that there's depth to the characters, because they don't argue, but they definitely disagree with their place in society, in the cities, and how they can have an impact. And listen, I don't like Flynn. I think he's an asshole, but I respect his viewpoint in terms of like how he's having an impact. And Yuri, I find him more charming, but I could see why Flynn disagrees with Yuri's methods.
You'll
Let's
see
put it that
more.
way.
You're still very early. You'll see more. And
Yeah.
Yuri is a very different protagonist. And I think that's a lot of the reasons why people loved him so much. Very gray area.
I'm gonna say that's a lot of them have a very gray area in terms of like how they want to approach how they're saving the world or having an impact. And I'm enjoying the conversations. Again, I know who I like, but at least it's presenting, food for thought in that aspect. But yeah, really enjoying it. Good recommendation, Ron, because
Good.
you're the one that said Symphony's the GOAT alongside Desparia. So I want to see if it holds up because Jazz, you're wrong. Quag, you're wrong. Symphonia is the GOAT. Marcus, you didn't play any Tales games?
Of course not. No.
You have to be
For
so
the record.
disgusted about it.
Y'all had an opportunity to bring up Symphonia earlier and did not.
Yeah. There's a reason, right? Yeah.
There's a
Oh,
there's a
God.
reason.
Very good reason.
The
Several
Symphonia hate.
reasons, actually.
It's so wild.
Okay, Marcus, tell us, what have you been playing, good sir?
A bunch of stuff that I think the vast majority of you guys will not enjoy. But I did platinum Prince of Persia. I think I had been playing it as of the last recording that we had, but hadn't gotten the platinum yet. So I cleaned that up. It's a very good game. I think I liked it the more that I played. Like it kind of grew on me more and more I played. Felt pretty good to play. I still wasn't the biggest fan of the combat, but the boss fights were really good.
Boss fights were great.
And like once you get that full move set, you're just dashing and double jumping and doing all the moves, and it feels quite good. So Prince of Persia, very good Metroidvania. Next one, you guys won't like this game, but I kind of loved it. Ball Pit.
Okay.
It's a fantastic combination of stuff. So obviously it's a roguelite, so you guys won't like it, but it's like a city builder, roguelite, kind of
all the things that I hate.
What's the other thing that you wouldn't like? It's kind of like bullet hell run, like Brick Breaker.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So basically the game has two phases. You go into this phase where you're doing this like brick breaking kind of game with a character, and the characters have kind of different abilities. You have to make your way. There's bosses that kind of go, and then you gather resources that you use to then build a town that help build your character stronger. The runs themselves take about a maximum of about 15 minutes. You end up unlocking, I think, 20 characters. You have to beat, in order to get the platinum, you have to beat every level. There's 8 levels, I think. Every level with every character. Took me a total of, I think, about 34 hours. And I was just like carving through everything by the end. It was so satisfying. I don't know. It just hit all the buttons. It's kind of
if it works for you, it works for you.
Yeah, unique. Yeah. Like I think I appreciate unique experiences in my video games these days, and this is unlike anything I've ever played. Lots of kind of like aspects, but kind of all mashed together in a way that I've never experienced before. So that was cool. Lots of fun. Another one. I played this one for Tiny Game Chronicles. And I generally don't want to talk too much about those because you guys can go, anybody's listening can go listen to those episodes. But Forbidden Solitaire is a really, really cool game. It is a solitaire game, but it's basically, there's kind of like a whole meta narrative. Like you play as a character who in, I think it's 2019 or 2020 or something like that, they find this old CD from like the mid 1990s of this this game that was kind of like blacklisted and kind of like and it's a solitaire game. It's called Forbidden Solitaire, and so you're playing this game as this character within to try to find out like what was all the fuss was all about, because it was linked with some deaths and stuff. And anyways, basically the game itself kind of is like almost like it sets up like it looks like a dungeon crawler, and it presents like a dungeon crawler from like 1995, but like all of the encounters are basically solitaire battles. And it's, I don't know, it's a really fun, they kind of keep layering on the different complexities of the solitaire game, so it keeps it fresh. It took me more than the typical tiny game length. I think it was maybe about 7 hours. I don't know. I said it on the episode. I think 7 or 8 hours maybe. So it's a little bit longer, but kind of otherwise kind of the perfect lane for that game. Kept things fresh for the entire way. So I'd encourage people to check it out.
I actually enjoyed you guys talking about that one. Actually,
yeah.
It's not for me, but I did enjoy that. I can see why people will enjoy that one a lot more than the whole Balatro thing. So
yeah, it's not, and so this is not roguelite. So, but it's got a very it's very Inscription coded. If anybody is kind of familiar with Inscription, so it's kind of like got this kind of like extra narrative, kind of outside of the game that you're playing. If that makes sense. So, next, I am currently kind of working my way through 2 games right now. So the first one I'm going to talk about is called Titanium Court. Are you guys familiar with Titanium Court?
I've heard of it.
Yeah. It was a big kind of fantasy critic darling. This won a big indie game award earlier this year. And it came out in, I want to say April. So this was is a solo dev by, who was also involved in the game Consume Me, which I really enjoyed and played last year. Anyways, it's hard to describe. This is another one that's really hard to describe. It's kind of like a match 3, like tower defense game with a narrative that's based on a Midsummer Night's Dream, which it's like, I played this game. I think I like it. I played it for probably 6 or 7 hours at this point, and I'm still not entirely sure what I'm doing, like what the point of the whole thing is. But I don't dislike it. So I'm going to keep pushing forward. Again, reviewed really well. People who have played through it all generally speak pretty highly of it. So I'm not disliking but I'm kind of like confused still. And I'm not typically confused. Like, I'm still not sure like what the heck the point of all of this stuff is. Like how to kind of like progress, because it doesn't really give you like a hard fail at any point. So I'm not like sure how to kind of like, if I'm even going in the right direction, if that makes sense. It's an unusual game for sure. And then the last one is I'm playing Dragon Age the Veilguard, guys.
Okay. Didn't know about you was working on that one. All right.
Yeah. So about 12 hours in. It's good. I like it.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah. So this actually, it reminded me a lot. I don't think you've played it yet, Ron, but it's like the same as like Avowed, which is a good game. It's not like mind-blowing and like the best game you've ever played, but like if you liked the previous Dragon Age games and you like kind of like BioWare's design philosophy with character choices, and it's good. It's fun. I like it.
I totally agree with you. I wish people would sit there and play the game and give it a chance, because it is a good game. It is. Yes, it's not as good as Origins. Yes, it's not good as Inquisition.
Yeah.
I am among the few people that I would probably maybe put it right on the same level as Dragon Age 2, because I enjoyed it a lot. I thought it was really good.
I remember being quite frustrated with Dragon. It felt very repetitive, and maybe this will get to that point to like a little later.
I'm only 12 hours.
No, okay.
So I'm interested in seeing where you land in the end. I thought it was damn good.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I know the criticism. Is this the best written game in terms of dialogue and stuff? Yeah. No, but I wasn't expecting it to be. So it's fine. It's not like the criticism that it's received, I think, is way over the top. Like it is a good game, and I'm enjoying it quite a bit. So I'll continue with that. I'll probably be playing it for a while. How long did it take you, Ron? Do you remember?
Not off the top of my head, but I went for the platinum for it, so that kind of extended the time a little bit for it. But I don't think that one was a crazy one.
Yeah.
So you should be okay.
I'm kind of hoping like 40-ish hours, but I suspect it might be a bit longer than that.
I think you'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's it for me, guys.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Thanks, Marcus. Let's see. I got a few here I can go through. So I actually should have brought this up on the last episode, but I'm going to bring it up on this one because I want to prove I do play indie games. I got the DLC for Ready or Not, Boiling Point. So I'm yeah, Ron. I know you've been waiting for this one. Yeah.
That's not the indie game I was expecting you to say.
Well, actually, I got a few indie games on my list
think
here,
he
so
does.
Yeah.
yeah. So just buckle up, Ron.
Here we go.
So I got the Boiling Point DLC. It was only like a month after launch. It was already 50% off, which is a little worrisome. It's like, oh boy, is this not going to be good? I think it's overall good. I do have some issues with it. I think I've shared with y'all before that I'm a big SWAT 3, SWAT 4 fan, and the subtitle of SWAT 3 was Close Quarter Battle. So typically, you're not sniping in these games. Usually, it's kind of up close and personal, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
weapons free, baby. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Ron, that's a lot of paperwork. Remember that. But some of these levels, like I think they're getting a little too big. Like you start the level, you get in there, and you're already getting popped, from like across the map, and it's like this is not really ideal. Like I can't throw a flashbang that far to be able to take you out, or tear gas and stuff like that. So do have some issues with that. I haven't beaten it yet. I did eventually beat the first 2 of the 3 levels, but the third one really has my number. These enemies in the third level, where you're basically trying to take back City Hall, the enemies actually throw flashbangs at you. So that was a big surprise because typically, you're the ones with the tear gas, you're the ones with the flashbangs, the stinger grenades. No, they will flank you. They will throw flashbangs at you. So, again, haven't been able to beat this third mission yet. I'm going to keep at it. So who knows, maybe for next episode, I can tell you that I finally beat it. But, overall, it's a good DLC. Like I said, I have some issues with it, but enjoying my time with it. Since last time, I did roll credits on Nobody Wants to Die. Lame Matt and Black Wyvern myself played through that one. I think my thoughts on it are still kind of the same as last time. The story was very interesting, is what kind of kept me wanting to keep playing. The investigation, I guess I'll call it, or maybe the detective work. I think a good in theory. I think the execution is a little clunky.
Yeah.
But am glad I still played it. Was a little disappointed that I guess minor spoiler, there's like multiple endings, and I did get one of the bad endings. I did go back on YouTube and watch the good ending, but was a little disappointed that I missed out on getting the good ending. But overall, I think the game was a lot of fun, and appreciate Black Wyver recommending that. One that I kind of struggled with was a Kimbot. I think maybe I shared on the last episode that the controls in this game are really killing me. Where you can do the inverted Y when you're kind of running around platforming, but anytime you got in a vehicle, it basically would invert, also moving like your X-axis as well.
What?
And there's actually
he talked about that one.
It was bad.
We were appalled then.
It got worse because then there's also I'll get into it. There's these turret sections, which I guess is still considered a vehicle, but it got to the point that because again, like I had to invert the Y going up being down and such, with it then inverting the X, it would make me go right when I was trying to go left. I actually had to go into my Steam Deck controller settings to basically force it to allow me to aim properly to be able to beat it. Because like the driving and the flying, I could usually force it and like force my brain to think the opposite type thing. But this turret section, I probably played it 15 times. I was very close to just rage quitting, getting out. But then like I thought about like, you know what, maybe I can go into the Steam settings and like kind of mass configure it. So thank God you can do that. I don't know if you can do that in like PlayStation and Switch.
Something tells me I doubt it.
I was
Maybe
gonna say,
not.
I don't think so.
Yeah, so I did talk to Kevin Ainsworth because I know he was the one that recommended it, but he doesn't play inverted. So I think if you are like a non-inverted player, you probably won't run into that problem. But yeah, the only other, you know, it did have some good platforming that I did really enjoy, but the vehicles were just not good at all. And then also there's a few other genres, like it became a fighting game for a little bit, and just like I think it tried to do too much, and whenever it kind of veered away from that, I just don't think the execution was quite there. So I think overall I was a little disappointed with Akimbot. So, but you know, still glad I played it. And then I decided to go back into my list of games that Lame Matt has gifted me, and this is not a lame game. Voice of Cards, The Isle Dragon Roars.
Yes.
Is that the first one?
I think this
That's
is
the
the
first
first
one.
one.
It was good.
So I knew going into it this was going to be more of a budget game, and I think maybe that's why it took me a minute to get around to playing it, because really, the only other Yoko Taro game I played obviously was Nier Automata, and I loved it. Not that that was like a high budget game, but for whatever reason, this seemed like it was a little bit more like lower than that. So it took me a while to get around to wanting to play it, because also too, it's a card game, but it's not a card game. And I'm not really the biggest card game person. But I think what I really did not realize is that really its simplicity, like there is no like real animation in this game, really. I mean, I know technically there is like the move cards around as animation, but like you basically have concept art that's your characters, and they kind of, the cards will move around to kind of, show when one's talking or, doing, and it's just like, I don't know, like, it's kind of one of those things that like kind of makes me think like, is this like an intern's project? But then at the same time, like, I kind of like how simple it is. So like it's not a bad thing. And I'm almost like, man, like I'm surprised. Like, I think this game came out in 2021. Like, I feel like this is a game you probably could have made like 10 years earlier, because it's not really pushing the boundaries. I mean, it probably could have been done, but I almost wonder if like someone was thinking like, someone would feel like that it was, I don't know, not, big enough or groundbreaking enough to do it. But I just couldn't get over the presentation. Like when you go into battle, like it brings down this like, wooden table, has the dice out there, and I don't know, just like everything, just like, I just love the vibes of this game. And like the music, of course, Kenji Okabe, like, is just like, it's beautiful.
Sounds like an indie game. It sounds like an indie game.
It does.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah.
Yoko Taro, he was kind of like there more of like on a producer role, because he didn't even write this one, which is probably the reason why the story was so good. So, yeah.
I was waiting for that. Yeah.
But I enjoyed the shit out of that too, and for most of the reasons that you said, it was very much a very simplistic game, but it hit all the right notes, man. And that story is damn good.
It was.
The story's good, man.
And got me in the feels. And probably the last thing I'll say on it before moving on, but like I also really enjoyed the limited scope. Like I thought I got everything, but there's all these like I think mystery cards you can find. I didn't end up finding them all, but I felt like I kind of explored everything. Like I went to all the way to the mountains that I could, and like uncovering every card, because that was the other cool thing too, is like you kind of have this like fog of war, but all it is like the cards flipped upside down, and as you approach them they flip over and it's grass or dirt or I don't know, just like this is like, it's perfect. I love it. So I think I do have at least one of the sequels that I do plan on playing later this year. But
I've never seen the gameplay of this, so can you explain to me, like in like 3 sentences, what are you actually doing, like minute to minute?
Yeah, so again, like I think what really threw me off, like from even wanting to play, is I kind of thought it was like a card game, but
because you all like it and you all don't like card games, so I'm kind of curious, like what sort of card game is this?
It's turn based, but instead of
It's
having
basically a
characters,
turn-based
instead of having
RPG.
characters there, the cards are there.
Yeah.
That's basically,
But
yes. The cards is like represents how the story is told, but you're not actually like shuffling your. It's not like a card game
Yeah.
at all. It's basically
It-
turn-based RPG,
Yeah, it does just
but
play
the
like a
story's
turn-based.
told in cards.
The only thing
Right?
that I will say that does seem a little different than just a typical turn-based RPG, and you know, I don't know if I've mentioned before, but I actually used to play Hearthstone. If you guys know what that is, like trading card game. But you know, you get like certain number of like gems per turn, and you can use those gems to do your attack. So like it's kind of like your mana, but your whole party can use it. So say if you pass or whatever, you can like keep all your gems for one character and then do like maybe one big move type thing. But yeah, that's the only thing. And Hearthstone is very similar to that. Like whereas the game goes on, you get more gems to be able to play like stronger abilities.
Was that made by Blizzard? I think I do know that.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I do know that.
Yeah.
One. Okay.
But yeah, it for the most part just plays very much like a turn-based RPG. But yeah, I even just love the combat. And that was also the thing too, is like I haven't really played a turn-based RPG, and I feel like in a while that I really did like. And I kind of feel like playing this. I'm like, okay, yeah, I do like turn-based RPGs. Like, just kind of, I must have gotten in a rut, or I don't know, maybe just right place, right time type thing. But I actually even thought about, because I liked it so much, maybe I should pick up the third game too. But I know Matt, you weren't.
Don't bother with the third game, sir. Do not.
I have the third game, so eventually I'll have to go through it because I got to do it.
You do not. You do not. You do not need to play the third one.
But Marcus, it's very cheap on the PlayStation sales when it does go on sale. Though you might want to give it a shot. The first one, because the first one is really
and the
good.
second one are excellent. Both.
If you like turn-based RPGs, I think you'd like it, Marcus.
Yeah. How long is it?
Great.
How much time?
It's not long at all.
Yeah, it wasn't that long.
Yeah.
Maybe
Platinum's under 20 hours.
Yeah, I got a platinum for that, and that didn't feel like
under
too
20,
long at all.
Easy.
Yeah, I'd have to go back and look on Steam, but yeah, under 20 sounds right.
Okay.
And that's what I like about it too, is like, yeah, sometimes when you play, maybe that's another thing, is like when you play a lot of these turn-based RPGs, you're in it for 70 to 80 hours.
Yeah, man.
So it is nice to kind of play a shorter, tighter game. So, but yeah, I really love that one. You might be hearing that game beginning of next year.
Wow.
Worlds Collide.
Okay.
Really?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's currently at number 2.
Okay.
So we'll see if it stays there.
Okay.
Excellent.
All right. So next game, I finally got around to playing The Wolf Among Us, thanks to Mr. Ron Savoy here. Gifted it to me, maybe for my birthday. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember, but anyway.
I think it was for your birthday.
Yeah, sounds right. I'm not really the biggest Telltale guy. I think the only other Telltale game I played was the first Walking Dead, and I enjoyed it. I just think that on that scale of like, do I appreciate narrative? Do I appreciate gameplay? I think I'm kind of more in the middle. And, this is all like really just narrative, right? I mean, you get choices and stuff. There's really
the
not
gameplay
a
portions
ton.
were a little rough.
Yeah, and that was actually the thing. Now that you're kind of jogging my memory, because it's been a few weeks since I played it, but I really didn't like the QTEs.
They're dated. They're not fun.
They are,
even when it was fresh, brand new, it was still rough.
I still remember even The Walking Dead had some weird, like, you got to aim stuff, and trying to shoot the zombies. So the Telltale, they've always been known for the narrative, not so much the gameplay.
The game entries are a little rough there.
But I will say, though, I really got locked into the story. I've actually just really locked into this kind of world. Like, I've never heard of Fables, I think is what the books are called.
Yep.
And, I think I've shared with y'all before, I'm not the biggest movie or TV or comic book person, but I don't know, like, I am more considering, looking into something like this, because I really was, I think the characters were really cool. Like I said, the writing was very interesting. I feel like I'm a person that most twists and, stuff with story I can usually pick up on. I didn't pick up on this at all. I think it was really well presented and very much like a oh shit moment, or several oh shit moments throughout. So anytime I can kind of have surprise with that, I'm gonna just enjoy it because, who doesn't like to be surprised, right? So
Facts.
I know the remastered version's coming out later this year, early next
It's
year,
supposed to be
but
later.
December.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be
later
December.
this
winter,
year.
right?
Yeah.
But it's Telltale, so it'll be next year.
So yeah,
Wow.
so for anyone that hasn't played it, obviously probably wait for that. But I think you should definitely check it out because I think the story in itself is
Another Wolf
definitely
Among Us fan. Excellent.
worth it. Yeah, definitely. Very interested in the second one when that comes out for sure. And then I got Hogwarts Legacy. So I've had this kind of in my list for quite a minute. Is anyone else here Harry Potter fans? Just me?
Yeah, I like Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not a big
Yeah.
one.
You're okay. So I am books, not so much movies.
Mhm.
Like as a kid, like I would burn through like the entire book in like an evening. I just like could not put it down. It kind of like it's what got me into reading. So I would consider myself a pretty big Harry Potter fan. I've kind of been waiting, I feel like, for a while for like a Harry Potter game like this. So like when this finally came out, I don't know if I have a good excuse of like why I didn't jump on it sooner. Other than maybe like I'm cheap, like I've mentioned before. But I think this game does like a perfect job of like what a Harry Potter game should be. I mean, obviously, well, maybe not obviously, but it is a prequel, so like Harry Potter is not in the game. Sorry, spoilers. No Harry Potter. But kind of like a game where you can basically be a wizard, be a witch, and be in this world, like exploring Hogwarts. Like I feel like it's something I've wanted to do like the whole time, like running around the castle. I feel like there for a minute I was just ignoring the main story. I just wanted to find all the little secrets you could find and just like kind of see all the different parts of the castle. I think it was really cool. I think when you left the castle, because it is kind of more of an open world game, I think the game started to be a little less interesting. It kind of goes on this like, this is a whole open world, and it's like, okay, well, what's there to see? So like, you would I come across these like treasure vaults and be like, okay, well, I like loot, I like treasure. I'm a Diablo fan, and actually that's in this game too, right? Like you actually get like, I don't know if they call it that, but like orange legendary gear or purple epic gear, and I'm like, hey, I'm here for that. But sometimes like on how you get that loot, I feel like is not as interesting. So like I go into this treasure vault and there's a switch you hit on a wall, and you hit the switch and it opens up a wall, another part of the wall, and now you got the chest. I'm like, that's the puzzle.
Okay.
Like it's just one little one switch. I mean, this is me coming from Immortals Phoenix Rising, and you got these whole contraptions that you got to figure out.
Yes, too many puzzles.
Now who knows? Like maybe Ron, maybe the switch on the wall might be more up your alley because you're not that big of a puzzle guy.
I don't mind puzzles.
Yeah.
I don't mind puzzles at all.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that Immortals had too many of them for every single thing you did. That's it.
Ron, this has a lot of puzzles, but just most of them are just
I don't like
switches.
dead brain boring puzzles.
So, I kind of felt like the world was filled up with a lot of just not that interesting things. There was also some other. You gotta smash these orbs or you gotta light these things on fire. I don't know. I felt like the puzzles were kind of meh to me. So again, I think Hogwarts Castle pretty cool. I think outside of Hogwarts Castle, not so good. And then, like I mentioned, Harry Potter's not in this game, and really the story pretty meh as well. Like. I think if you want to play this game because you want to run around in the Harry Potter world, I think the combat was actually pretty fun. It kind of reminded me of Arkham combat, but if it had range combat.
Really?
So you can kind of like parry, spells kind of similarly like how you parry attacks in Arkham. So I mean, it's a fun game to play combat wise. I felt like, and obviously unlocking the different spells along the way too. So. It's one of those things that, like, if you want to experience, like, what a Harry Potter game would be like and are okay with it not having the best story, then you might have a good time. And I overall, I did have a good time with it, but just had those few
It's pretty disappointing about the
qualms.
story.
Yeah, it's
no.
I would agree. Like I think that if this game didn't have the Harry Potter skin over top of it, it would be very kind of forgettable. like overall. Like
Oh.
the combat gets kind of repetitive. You know, it's a fairly lengthy game.
Like,
I don't know how long
it's off the wheel or not. Like, what?
No. Like, if you're a Harry Potter fan, play it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I would give this an 8 out of 10. Right? Like, this isn't a bad game, but I wouldn't disagree with really anything that Quag has said. You know, it's not a perfect game. It's not like an exceptional game, but it's a very good game, and it's a really cool Harry Potter game. That world that they've created is fun to be able to run around in and explore. Some parts, I would agree, some parts of the world are more fun to explore than others. What's the name of the town? Why am I blanking on the name of the town that they
Hogsmeade?
Hogsmeade. Yeah, that's great too. To go in there.
And I think I did skip over that. I mean, like the actual town, like where you get the different shops, and you know, there's a lot of things that you can explore. Like, you know, there's a lot of stuff that's locked off to you. Like, you learn a spell later that helps you like unlock locks, and you know, so there's certain things that like in the first 4 hours of the game that you cannot access that, you know, maybe by hour. I'm trying to remember how long I played it for, like maybe 30, 35.
Yeah.
That, you know, later in the game that, I can now finally unlock that.
What house were you?
I did Gryffindor.
Gryffindor. It's too bad.
Jesus.
I'm Ravenclaw all the way. I'm a Ravenclaw.
Actually, that's what it picked for me. But of course, you know, the Sorting Hat, you know, chooses what you could choose as well, right? So I changed it to Gryffindor. Like I said, I'm a big Harry Potter fan, so I wanted to be in Harry Potter's house. Let's see. I don't know if y'all did this or not. Probably not Matt and Marcus, since you guys live north of the border. But I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning on 4th of July to help save spots for where we could sit along the parade route. So That's the type of dad I am.
Wow.
So I didn't think about bringing my Steam Deck for that. So I left it at home. But I took my daughter's Switch, and I hooked it up to my phone's hotspot, and I played the best 99 game on Nintendo Switch Online, F-Zero 99. Now, I know Matt is probably the only one who would have access to F-Zero 99. Matt, have you played F-Zero 99?
I played F-Zero games, but I've not played F-Zero 99. I can imagine how chaotic it would be.
It is the best 99 game. I'm honestly not the biggest F-Zero fan. I did play the one on Super Nintendo. I died a lot, so I just didn't get very far. Yeah. And I did play the GameCube one. Actually, the GameCube one's pretty fun. Is that on NSO yet, Matt? On Switch 2 for you?
I believe it is. Yes.
Okay. So F-Zero 99, just think of it like a racing battle royale. You are racing against 98 other players, and each lap, it basically eliminates... I don't know, probably like a fifth of you. So after lap 1, instead of there being 99 people left, there's now 80 people left. And on lap 2, you got to get to 70, and then it goes all the way down, right? Like I said, I think it is just the best 99 game. I don't know about y'all, but I'm actually really big into racing games kind of period. So maybe that's probably why I like it as much as I do. But this is like one of those games that I feel like if I had more time and, you know, my backlog wasn't gigantic, I feel like I'd be playing this a lot more, but there's just so many games to play. But if anyone has access to Nintendo Switch Online and has not played F-Zero 99 yet, I think you should give it a shot. It's a lot of fun.
Okay. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, and actually that's also kind of the beauty of it is like, it's kind of like a very big risk or reward. You basically have like an energy tank that you used. It's the same energy tank that you use to go faster, or you basically don't blow up. So obviously you can.
Oh God!
Right.
You can boost more with the fact that you might be blowing yourself up, or obviously conserving your health, if you will, but obviously going much slower. So yeah, if you are interested to give it a shot, it's free with your NSO subscription. So
there you go, man.
There's your little ad,
it's free.
Reggie.
Free 99.
So. It's free 99. It's not a setup.
From what Quag is saying, it doesn't sound like it's a setup. That energy tank sounds a little questionable, though.
Yes.
A little
I don't know.
stressful.
Makes it fun,
A
Ron.
little stressful there.
Yeah,
Yep,
sounds very stressful.
Cheeks
I
are
don't know, man.
clenched.
Oh boy.
Talked a little bit about it earlier. Just a little bit more, I guess I'll probably add. So with My Friendly Neighborhood, I felt like as the game went on, and I don't know if you felt this way, Matt. I don't know if it's maybe because I was getting the systems kind of lot more locked down, but I felt like it kind of got easier as you went. Would you agree with that, or did you felt like it was kind of hard and stressful the entire time?
I personally always found it stressful
Okay.
whenever I got to a new area. When I
Okay.
undercovered every area, then I'm fine because then I know where the saves are. I have a rough idea of where the enemies are. I found it most stressful when I'm in a new area, no map, don't know where the enemies are, don't know where the save room is, don't know where I'm gonna pick up because you have to use currency to save or to heal.
Yeah.
So whenever I was there, and I'm like, I've been doing this run for like 40 minutes. Am I gonna die and start all over? That part got stressful. But once I unlocked everything, once you get the shotgun, the Gatling gun, then it's like, yeah, it's not as
Well, see, I didn't
bad.
get that one.
You can get the Gatling. Yeah,
I don't
that's
know how I
the
missed
side
it.
quest.
I felt. Oh, okay. But I say because I felt like I didn't say I did everything. I didn't get the platinum equivalent or anything like that. But I felt like I was kind of uncovering everything I could. I will say though, like there's like one spot in the beginning of the game, or like this like hotel or something like that, and there was like two locked doors I couldn't figure out how to open. So maybe that was one of them. But yeah, I kind of felt like as I kept going, like I kind of felt like I could tape up who I needed to and kind of freely run back and forth and like I said, I did die a few times within the game, but like I felt like there for a while, like I kind of got into a groove and it kind of felt like being Leon in Resident Evil game where I felt like these Muppets are stuck in here with me. So
Okay.
felt like it kind of got to that point. So but actually, believe it or not, again, maybe it's because I've just played and enjoyed so much Resident Evil this year. This game is actually currently going to be talked about at the beginning of next year.
What?
Believe it or not.
Wow.
I would never guess
Okay.
that. Okay.
I think the only other thing I'll add before I move on is I think it has the control effect. I really enjoy like a bizarre scenario, and I'm trying like, what the hell is going on with this neighborhood? Like, you got the little newspaper articles I'm reading and kind of learning more about it, and I didn't see that ending coming at all. So I mean, again, maybe just kind of again just going past my expectations, but yeah, it's currently sitting number 3.
So how good is the story? Should I watch a let's play of this?
I mean, I don't
I
think
think you
it's
should
like
consider it.
yeah.
It's
I mean,
it's pretty interesting.
Okay.
I think it is. Yeah.
Okay.
It's got a bit quirky
I mean-
humor, but yeah, as you uncover the mystery, it's
Hmm.
it's just surprising because you expect nothing, and like,
Right.
oh,
Well, that's the
You
thing.
actually
Like
put
I
a lot
said,
of
when you
effort.
guys were talking about it, because I know Marcus had been bothering Matt about playing it for a while, and then when he started playing and like putting pictures up, I'm just kind of like, this is not what I was expecting this to be. And then when Matt started talking about how stressful it was, I was like, what is this fucking game? So I went to YouTube, I watched the trailer, and I was like, oh, it's Resident Evil with puppets. I said, okay, that explains a lot now. But I was not expecting all that though. Okay.
Well, so I haven't, full disclosure, I haven't played this game. I just remember listening to like several years ago, whenever it came out, 6-1 Indie was talking about it and they were loving it and said like they liked it better than, I think it was Mike Townsrow, who is like, I like this better than Resident Evil, or at least it must have been, I don't know, RE8 or something that had come out at that time. And it was like, he's like, this is better than Resident Evil. I like this better than this year's
I had forgotten
Resident
about
Evil.
it.
So
I remember the trailer
Yeah.
from back then, and it was probably on one of those independent shows or something. And
Yeah.
I remember then I was just kind of like, this is an odd game. But I had forgot because it had been so long since I guess somebody had mentioned it that I kind of completely had forgotten about it until Matt started showing pictures. And I was just like, what is this?
And I feel like the puzzles are actually really good, and I kind of want to say
puzzles
a
are
whole
good.
bunch, but like
They
the
are
kitchen
fun.
puzzle, that like where you're doing the cardboard.
I
That
like
was
that one
like-
too.
Yeah, that was so much fun. Like
The
I don't know, like
puzzles, I was able to solve most of them. Yeah,
Yeah,
the puzzles
I did
are.
look-
Yeah, they're rewarding.
I did look up like one of the puzzles later in the game because what it kind of did annoy me is like most puzzles like you could, if you read something, it would go in like your file where you could basically go back and re-reference it. But there was a puzzle later on that did not do that, and I didn't feel like backtracking to find it. So, but yeah, like I don't know, like again, like I didn't have a whole bunch of expectations for it. And almost like the only reason I really bought it was I was wanting a different game, and it kind of came with a bundle, and I basically did a shout out. It's like, hey, what other games should I get in this bundle that are good? And I think Dan Couch replied, said like, My Friendly Neighborhood's a good one, and so I'm like, all right, give it a shot. So
I guess the
I have to
Captain
say,
and Jazz should play this then, since they're Resident Evil fans as well.
yeah, I
they
think
should
so.
play this. And I want to
Yeah.
say, Marcus, because Mike Towndrow said that he liked it more than RE games, and it's different in the sense of the stress because RE games don't do this into this capacity of like, yeah, when you leave the room and you come back, the enemies are back, like all of them. Like that is an added level of stress that most RE games don't have. Like, so that's what I mean. Like in terms of like risk reward, in terms of like, do I want to shoot everything? I don't have ammo for later then, but now I can peacefully explore, or am I juking everything and then kind of taking some damage, exploring some? Because it is Resident Evil in that aspect where like you have to backtrack, you got to pick up resources, you have to pick up puzzle items. But it's like, well, I can't keep coming back and forth because every time I do, the enemies are back. So what's it going to be, guys? And that is that added level of stress that RE games don't have. And I wouldn't like quite. You weren't spooked out, right? It wasn't scary, but it was
I think
intense.
I could think of maybe one or two instances where I did kind of jump, but yeah, I'd say overall it's not really scary. I mean, the Muppets are creepy. I'll give them that. I won't really say they're scary, if that makes sense. And actually, like, there's like one section that I don't know, like, there's like a Muppet like behind glass, so like he can't attack you. So, and I was like kind of trying to like explore and see like what I could find in that room. So like I was probably listening to the dialogue a lot more than usual because usually I'm either killing them or running away. But actually, some of the dialogue that they say is like very disturbing. I'm just like,
It
holy
is
crap!
very
Like
disturbing.
this is like. So
You should
yeah,
consider.
Ron, I think.
You should consider watching it.
Yeah,
I
you
think I
should,
will.
Ron.
I think I will.
It's
It's not
fascinating.
even that long. I mean, I think it took me about 6 hours to play. So I mean, it's not like you're
Yeah,
in
that's
for a
fine. I can sit there
60-hour
and find
game
a
or
no
something like
commentary guy, and one of the ones I'm watching. I'll sit and check it out then. Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Yeah, so-
I was not expecting what I got out of that. I was not expecting that at all.
Same here.
I'm glad y'all enjoyed that.
Yeah, good game, great game. All right, well, I know this is the game that you guys have been waiting all night for. I played and rolled credits on We Love Katamari Reroll plus Royal Reverie.
Congratulations.
So if I
There you go.
if
Yeah.
I believe correctly, this is one of Cool Matt's favorite games. He's
He loves
actually
Katamari.
wanting to have me come on and talk to him about it, I think, on his podcast. So looking forward to that, Cool Matt. So let me know when you're ready. But yeah, I think I've shared before that I've played the first one on Nintendo Switch on the free trial. I was able to knock it out in that weekend. It's a pretty short game. This game was just about the same. I think it maybe took me 4 or 5 hours, but there's something just, I don't know, therapeutic or whatever about just having a small ball and rolling it to make it bigger. And some of the levels I'm actually rolling over skyscrapers to then
Is that what
get
this
giant
is?
squids.
Just roll everything?
Yeah, just roll everything. I don't
That's
know.
just what
Like,
Katamari.
it's just kinda
That's
like,
just what Katamari is.
it's just
Okay.
my guilty pleasure. I can't say much more than that. I went ahead and wish listed the Once Upon a Katamari, but I'm not spending $20 on it. So
How
I'll
many
wait
are
for-
there in this series? Is there
not
several
enough,
titles?
Matt. Not
Oh
enough.
my god.
So when it goes on sale, maybe Black Friday, I'll pick it up and I'll play it, and I'll be sure to tell you guys all about it.
Lord.
Are they on PlayStation? Is there a platinum trophy for
Well,
this?
that's what I'm a little surprised on, is I believe they originally were a PlayStation game, so I thought my Sony ponies here would be all about it.
I didn't.
Yeah, are
I
they
wasn't
easy
on the
platinums?
Katamari train when it was first popular, so I saw it and I
I'll
was
look into
just
this.
like, I don't get it, and I didn't bother.
Yeah.
Like I said, they're fun, but I get it. And also, I think, like, has anyone here, well, maybe Matt, again, the only other Nintendo guy, but, like, it kind of gives me that WarioWare vibes. Like, what drugs are these people on making these games? Like,
Oh,
just
really?
just over the top, like, like, again, like either crazy creativity or just like high on something. And I kind of just can jive with like this. You know what? I don't know how you came up with this, but good on
Maybe
you.
you
I
should
like
look
it.
into. I think it's To a T. I think the creator of Katamari made that. I think.
Oh,
Double check.
okay.
Double check though, but I think he did.
To a T.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll check it out.
That is nowhere, nothing like
It's
the
not the same.
gameplay. No,
Oh, okay.
It's not the same, but
Oh,
he likes weird. He likes the weirdness and
Yeah.
that
I
creator.
do like weird.
So,
It's just
Yeah.
it's about this kid who does a lot of T-posing.
yeah, just T poses.
Oh,
But
okay.
Yeah,
like I said, same creator. Might be your jam.
yeah.
All right, I'll still check it out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, last but not least, started recently another indie game. I'd like to point out, New Star GP. So again, kind
What is
of
that?
sticking with my racing games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like it's kind of like a blend of like arcade and sim. It has like your driving line where they recommend like this is where you need to brake and everything like that. But still kind of arcadey enough that like you're boosting around people. But what's kind of fun, like I'm doing the career mode right now, and I think like one of the races I lost, and instead of just going right straight back to the main menu to try again, it basically says like, well, with that loss, like who do you think you really are to blame for that? Do you blame like the crew chief, or do you blame your publicist?
Oh,
And
damn.
you basically got to pick one, and it's kind of like each person on your team has like kind of like a relationship meter that obviously if I blame one of them, they're going to be pissed off at me, type thing. And you're kind of managing that as you're kind of upgrading your car. I don't know. Like I've done a few of the Grand Prix so far. Like I said, the racing itself is fun, but also this kind of managing your car, managing your team, so far has been kind of interesting. So, I kind of wanted a break from another big narrative game type thing. So this has kind of just been a nice game to, race and just kind of chill and do something a little bit more low key. So, been enjoying that so far.
Okay.
And that was all the gauntlet of the games I have. Ron, I really want to know how Trails Through Daybreak 2 has gone for you, friend.
It's over.
Yep.
Aw,
It's over.
that's sad.
That's all I can really say about that. It did get better. It did get better in the end. I wait
good.
for the true
Okay.
ending. So everything picked up in the end. Thank goodness. So what everybody was saying about the very last moments of that game being what Trails is supposed to be are correct. Getting to that point is still very rough. Even with as great as that end statement was, I could still not find myself trying to rate this game high. I had no choice but to give it a good old 3 out of 5. I just could not sit there and find myself.
What was
it's not
the
a good,
final hour count, Ron? Do you know?
Oh my god! I think it was like 160 something. I'm not sure.
My God.
Damn.
Yeah, but that's not. Don't count that into actually the correct time. I was overpowered as shit. That the boss battle for the true ending was. I wiped the floor with it. I overpower in my games. That's why my hours are always crazy like that. So don't take that as the final cut. But I
Well,
would never
it's not.
recommend this game.
It's more. I'm just curious how much torture you put yourself through.
Here's the
That
thing.
was
It's
yeah.
a Trails.
He's a
It's
masochist.
a Trails game. I was
Yeah.
not about to sit there and drop it, even though I became so damn close, so many damn times.
Yeah.
But it's a Trails game. I just can't do it. There's something. It just felt very wrong about it. But that nightmare is over. Because after that, I moved on to something that was better. Ace Combat 7. I'm glad I went back to this.
Ah, yes.
Yes,
Thanks to
sir.
Quag sitting there talking about it, I was just like, you know what? I bowed out after that third, I think it was the third or fourth mission. Quag was talking about it, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go back to this and actually focus on it. Because at the time I tried it, I think I was playing something else, and I was just kind of playing it as just to see how it was because it was free on PlayStation. So I went back, I focused on it because I had no other game to play. Man, that game ended up surprising me to the point where I am so excited for Ace Combat 8. That trailer for Ace
Let's
Combat
go.
8 is what kind of gave me the motivation to try it again. But Quag talking about it, I'm all in. I'm all in for that. It brought back all the old feelings of when I first played Air Combat on PlayStation 1. This game is fantastic. It's tough. I mean, there
Yes,
were
it is.
several times
Yes.
I DM Quag. I'm like, yo, man, I can't remember what mission it was. I'm like, this mission is tough as nails. I was like, what is going on here? But similar to what everybody was talking about the stressful moments when you're trying to sit there and stay under the radar and you get tight turns going through a canyon, that's clinch cheeks. I felt like I was like, man, this is tough. But God, that game was so great, and the sound design was ridiculously nice. When a missile sit there and when a missile passes by you, you barely dodge it, you hear that shit. It goes past you and it keeps going, and you're like, the sound design is amazing for this. The dog fights were, man, you want to talk about sweaty palms? Good grief. Oh man. There's just so much greatness about this game. So I'm so glad I went back to that, because by the time you got through about, I'd say maybe about halfway through, and you've gotten better jets, I started feeling like Tom Cruise. I was Maverick. I was like, this is great.
There we go.
Yeah, man. You start getting better planes, and then after that, it was just like, it was on from there. And I was just like, oh, this is such a great, satisfying feeling. So Ace Combat 7 wiped all the bad taste that Daybreak 2 had.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
Now, Ron, you mentioned sweaty palms. I think Cowboy can help you with that.
No, I don't want to use rags. No thanks. So after Ace Combat 7, man, I sit there and decided to give Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog a try, because I want something a little bit, slower. That I feel that the overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam really let me down the wrong road on this. I know a lot of people were very high on this game. It was very basic, like to the point where I'm just like, yeah, I'm not sure what the overwhelmingly positive reviews were playing. It looked very nice. I like the whole comic book look of it. But as far as like the gameplay and everything and stuff, and I like visual novels, I like click and point adventure stuff, but this was about as basic as it gets. And I'm just like, this is, I'm not sure what that overwhelmingly positive and all the hype came from. Maybe it was because it was Sonic, and maybe that kind of gave it a little bit of extra oomph to it. But yeah, it was just okay. I couldn't even recommend it really to anybody, because it was really just okay. Thank God it was free. I wouldn't say
$3.99
it was a setup. No, I wouldn't say it's a setup.
Oh, it wasn't? Okay.
I didn't hate it, but I was not impressed with it like everybody else was. So after that, me and Jazz had been talking for a while about playing Stellar Blade, because we both had it. I want to say a few months ago when we were looking at each other's backlogs. I was like, yeah, I got Stellar Blade. I think we should go ahead and get into that. I was very surprised at how much I enjoyed that game. I wasn't expecting it to be Cheeks. Now, I thought it was going to be good.
There's Cheeks in it.
But there's Cheeks in it. Quality Cheeks at that. But, man, that gameplay is so great.
It's really good.
Tough. It's challenging. But it's one of those things where it's tough and challenging, but still fair. In the game, the more you sit there and level up certain skills and stuff and everything, the game gives you all that you need to sit there and get the job done. But yeah, it's tough, but I enjoyed every minute of that. And the story was not as bad as I was expecting it to be. A lot of people took a dump on the story, but I thought the story was good for what it did. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't expecting anything like up S tier narrative or nothing, but I thought it was good. So what's up, Quack?
Sorry, I've been kind of keeping an eye on this one because I've heard it's kind of similar to Bayonetta. Would you say it's kind of similar to Bayonetta, Devil May Cry, or no?
No, Bayonetta's,
not at all.
Yeah, Bayonetta's combat is a way more fast paced.
Okay.
Stellar Blade is like, you gotta parry, you gotta dodge. Like, if you don't parry, you don't get your power
right there is, he's right about that. And I'm not even a parrying guy, but I actually felt that the parrying was fucking solid as shit in this game.
It's solid. It's fair.
You can get abilities to kind of help with the windows on that. That you can get.
I do like a good parry.
Yeah, that parry is so satisfying.
You need to parry, otherwise you can't do the strong moves.
You're gonna die.
So you'll die
if you don't get that parry down. You are not going to get much ground on some of these bosses. Some of the bosses you can get by with, but yeah, you're not going to be able to mow down and just work your way through a boss unless you sit there and nail the parrying. But despite the parrying stuff, man, because like I said, parry stuff is usually not my thing. I enjoyed the demo when it first came out, but I was like, the whole game of it, I'm not sure. Nah, this game is great. Similar to what you were talking about certain games popping up on your. Do not be surprised if this shows up on my list. It might not. Wow. It's definitely in my top 5 right now.
Nice.
Yeah. So,
oh wow!
yeah.
I didn't expect it to be that high for you.
And to the point where me and Jazz were talking the other day, because I wanted to move on after I did that, but I think I might go back for the platinum because there's only a few more trophies that I need, and I'm willing
Those
to. I'm
cans,
willing.
Ron.
I enjoyed it that much, but I'm willing to do a new game plus for it. So
Okay.
yeah, I think I might go after that. So we'll see. And then the game I'm playing now, Cyberpunk 2077. This game is hitting all the buttons for me. It's like Grand Theft Auto, but the story is great. JSX blended in with it. Pan Am is there. It's just like,
Yes, she is.
Yeah, it's just God. I always love combat in the game when the shotguns feel like shotguns. And the double barrel, when you hit somebody with that and you knock somebody out their shoes, it's greatness. They fly when you hit them with the shotgun, as you should. And then you can sit there and use cyberware to set people on fire. And I'm just like, this is great.
As one does.
It's just so great. It's just so great. There's so many options. I've even stealthed a little bit. You sneak up somebody and you have the non-lethal takedown or kill them, snap their neck. I may or may not leave the body. It depends on how I feel. And if there's a dumpster nearby, I might toss them in there. But it's just, oh my God. This game is just greatness. This game is greatness. Everything that people were saying about it after it got patched up, dead on. Dead on. I am loving this game. And I can always tell how much I'm loving the game when I do not have to even go and just like stay on the main storyline. And I can just do missions. And I'm having a great time just doing that. And but the combat is the most thing. It's very versatile. You can tackle so many different ways. The game kind of gives you any way that you want to handle it. I blend so many different styles, but for the most part, I go in weapons free. Sniper rifles, they're great. Especially the silent sniper rifles, they're great. You can empty out a whole damn mission and it's just like nobody saw you. Bullets just came for them, sent them home, and they
That's
don't know
how I
about
played
it.
it. That's how I played.
Man.
Yep.
It's so fucking great. Yeah. It's so fucking great. So I cannot wait for this. As of right now, I've gotten the rougher trophies out the way for this. So I think I'm going to go for the plat on this and make it my number 100.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to do all those assaults in progress like I warned you about?
I already cleared out the Watson district and I did all of them in the Westbrook district now. Yeah, man. Like I said, right now, as of right now, I'm still enjoying the combat enough to where I'm just willing to just go to them and knock them out. And I love the map. There's nothing like having a map where you can actually just sit there and just go right to it, pick what you want, put all these missions on the screen so I can go right to them.
Yeah.
I don't have to drive near them. Yeah, I don't have to drive near them to for them to go off. Or here, find this guide that's been made on PowerPix that shows you where all that stuff is at. It's all available to you, whatever you're trying to find. I love that. CD Projekt Red. Right now, they earned up about every bit of the worry I had when this game first came out is gone and out the window. This is going to be on top 5 pick. Right now, the way it's pressing, it might even end up on my top 5 of all time. We're going to see.
Oh. Wow.
We're going to see where that story lands. But as of right now, it's looking damn good.
I'm glad you're loving it.
Yeah.
Damn. All right.
Thanks, Ron. All right, let's check what's on our galactic radar. Some upcoming games, some recent purchases. Matt, what you got?
I'm just gonna highlight a few because I am bunkering down for the end times, so I've bought a lot of physical games. I'm not joking. I spent a lot of money. I'm like, okay, if this is the end.
I've
this is it.
I've been seeing your blue sky in the Discord also. I've been paying attention.
Yes. I'm like, end times. So I'm just going back and just buying physicals. They're cheap. That I was like, man, I don't want these. But I'm like, you know what? Need to build that backlog. So I did buy the Tomb Raider trilogy. I did play the first one on PS3. I really enjoyed it. And then life happened.
I was talking about the newer
second or third.
Tomb Raider trilogy. Are you talking about the old school push the block tank control?
No.
Oh, thank God.
The new one. So yeah, the first one was on PS3, right?
Yeah.
The remake?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I played that one on PS3. And then the second and third never bothered. Gonna give Yakuza Like a Dragon a try. I've always been fascinated with the Yakuza series because I love Judgment and Lost Judgment, which are the spin-offs. But just knowing how big the Yakuza, the old games are, and I'm assuming it's one full experience, right? Like it's important to know the story, the same character.
The Like a Dragon
No?
is kind of a reboot, fresh start for it.
That's why I like it.
Yeah.
Yes. That's why it's like less overwhelming.
The
But
story
hey,
is good.
also end times.
But it ain't on the same tier as the others.
For Like a Dragon, I fell asleep. I couldn't. I got through 3 hours. So
I like the
long
story, but there's a
cutscenes.
certain part where I
It's
kind of
just-
was just like, this is bullshit.
I only got like a few hours in. I was just like, these cutscenes are too long. I can't stay awake.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll see how that
I
goes.
think you'll like it, man. I think you'll like it. It's just you haven't played the others, so the good thing is that you're coming in with fresh eyes on it.
Just Judgment
Yeah.
and Lost Judgment.
Ichiban is no Kiryu. That's for damn sure.
Nah, let me know when you play it because I have it on my backlog too.
Oh.
There you go. Picked up Ghostwire Tokyo. Shinji Mikami directed this one, so I always wanted to give it a try. It looked meh, but again, end times, building up the
It's
backlog.
going to be interesting to see how you land on that one, because that one is...
Yeah, got mixed. Yeah, it kind of got mixed, but I remember watching the reveal trailer and being like, I'm all in on this, especially for the game director. But I remember the reviews came out and I was like, meh. This is going to be a slog, but again, saw the trailer and I really liked it. Marvel's Midnight Suns. Always wanted to play, but
I
that's
too
like
have that. Maybe we might need to talk about that one, because I'm on the fence on whether I'm enjoying it. Cards are involved, but everybody keeps saying it's great, so I'm like, all right, let me try it and see.
I think
Highly
Tim Sweeney
regarded.
gave it to me, so maybe I can figure out how to play it with y'all.
Okay,
It's long though, eh? It's like almost 100
Is it?
hours or something. I'm like, oh,
damn.
that's a lot of cards.
100 hours of playing the cards.
I know, almost. That sounds like, oh,
Isn't
but you know what?
isn't it more XCOM than cards? I thought
I
thought it was
I
XCOM,
think it's
yeah.
XCOM-ish, and I think the cards are there. I don't know. I've seen trailers of
Yeah.
it. I've
I don't
watched
know.
8 million reviews.
It's just
of
highly
it.
regarded.
Yeah, but
Okay.
everybody
Yeah,
says it's great, so
exactly.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
fuck it, I'll try it. I got it for super
Okay.
cheap on sale, so
Same thing. Everyone just keeps talking about it. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
And then the last one I just want to highlight, funny enough that we talked about it, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 for the PS3.
Oh.
I forgot I don't have a physical for it. I'm like, yeah,
Okay. Did you
I
ever
don't
play
play
it?
shooters. I did
Okay.
play it a long time ago. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Single player. Don't mess around with multiplayer. And then I know we're not a Call of Duty panel here, but my understanding is the remake is not a faithful adaptation. It does change quite a bit.
The
that's why I
first
didn't pick it up.
Modern Warfare remake is actually surprisingly good. It is not on the
Okay.
same level as the original, but that's all right. Then it and then 3 just so yeah.
Okay.
Just stick to the OG trilogy.
I was considering buying because I was like, oh, maybe I want to play in PS5, and then I did some research and people said it's not. It's a reimagining, and I was like,
yeah,
well,
it's a reimagining. But that first one was good though. That first one was
not
good.
bad.
I'll give
eh?
that to him.
So,
Yeah.
anyways, picked it up. There'll be more to share. I bought a lot of game, guys. I just want to highlight it.
As
yeah.
one does for the end of times. All right. Yeah, I got a few here. So one game that I think just recently came out that I'm very interested in is Dench Attack. Has anyone seen this?
Yeah.
I have.
Little,
I have. It's earning me quite a
it's
few
like
points
your-
on
Fantasy
Game
Critic
Media.
Darling, Dench
Yeah,
Attack, of course.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
89.
looks like you're like controlling like a subway car or something crazy
Yeah,
like
like a
that.
train.
But looks fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks a little
It's
wild.
like a
fun.
Tony Hawk on rails, like doing
Yeah.
tricks as a train. That's the game.
It's crazy.
So
It's
I got
crazy.
that wish listed. Did pick up a few games, like Matt said, for the end of times. I got Wreckfest.
You'll enjoy
I'm really
that.
big into Burnout, so I want to destroy some cars.
Mm-hmm.
Got Alice Madness Returns. I've heard good things about that. I got Dead Space 2023. I really like the original.
Nice.
And I enjoyed my time with Resident Evil 4.
heard
So
that
I'm
was
like, you know
good.
what? Maybe I want to go back and play that one.
It's back on my backlog. I played it on Xbox, and I'm like, end times, picked up physical, need
Yeah.
a platinum trophy for it. So let me know.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I'm a big Devil May Cry 5 fan. I picked it up at launch, but I never got the Virgil DLC, so I picked that up. I think I've mentioned that I've played through Dying Light several times on Switch, and I want to get the DLC upgrade for a PC when I eventually replay through that, since it's just one of my favorite franchises. And then I got some games here that don't know a ton about, but they were pretty cheap. Got Solstice Deluxe Edition, This War of Mine Complete Edition, which I have heard of that one.
I have that too.
And then
It's in my backlog.
oh, nice. We're just gonna play all the games together, Matt. And then this one is like kind of like a Fire Emblem like, which is what I was really interested in, the Symphony of War, the Nephilim Saga. So got that on deck. And then recommendation from Ron. He says it's not going to be Cheeks. Dark Deity. So picked that up. And then I couldn't decide which XCOM game I wanted, so I just bought them all. I got XCOM
Yeah.
Unlimited Collection.
Good choice. Just get them all.
Wait a minute,
Get
you
'em all.
didn't get
For the
XCOM
end of times,
Declassified,
right?
did you? Did you leave that one off?
I think I already have that. I think I got it with like one of my first graphics cards. I think I got
Okay.
like a free key for it. But yeah, I heard it's pretty bad.
Okay.
But yeah, I won't play it. No worries.
Just pickups.
Thanks. Marcus, what you got?
So unlike you guys, I haven't been buying much of anything. I've only purchased one game since we last. I was going through. I was like, have I bought anything? And I could have mentioned it on what I've been playing, but I didn't play it for very long because I didn't really like it all that much. And that's Key Fairy.
Oh,
Really cool looking indie game where it's a very kind of distinct, very simplistic art style, black and white, but very detailed pixel art style. You're kind of like going through these single screen, almost like a top-down Zelda, like one screen to the next screen. And the gameplay is kind of bullet helly, but you're not doing combat. You're playing as this fairy that has to like subdue the enemies, like not through combat. Anyways, it was very floaty and I didn't like it very much. So I played it for like 2 hours and it was like, this does not feel good. So anyways, I did buy that though. And then the other three games that I have listed here were gifted to me. So over in the Tales from the Backlog, our friend Dave Jackson over there hosts Secret Santa every year at Christmas time. And then it was so popular this past year, they're like, well, let's do it again in July. And he kind of like gets people to sign up for it. He coordinates the whole thing. There's probably like, I don't know, 3 or 4 dozen people that do this. And you basically get it assigned a name and you can access somebody's wish list and you buy games off their wish list and send them to them. And then everybody gets to open their gifts on a particular day.
Wow.
So
That's very sweet.
it's really cool. So anyways, the 3 games that I got were from a friend so I don't know everybody in that signs up to this thing, but I did know the person that got me this game. He's guested on Tiny Game Chronicles, Eric from Pages of Play podcast. So he got me Twin Falls, Forgotlings, and Relooted, which are all 3 indie games that I'd had on my wish list. Keeping an eye on. Twin Falls is like a narrative game set here in Canada, like in the kind of like fur trading times. I think it follows to like a European colonist and a indigenous First Nations person, and kind of a narrative. We might end up doing this one for Tiny Game Chronicles. I'm going to chat with Michael about that. So stay tuned, I guess, for that one. Forgotlings is kind of like a 2D platformer, kind of like a fairy tale type story. And then Relooted, that's probably the most high profile of these 3 indies. You guys may have heard it. It came out earlier this year. It's like a heist game where this group of thieves are stealing artifacts from Africa and repatriating them to Africa.
I know that one. Okay.
Yeah. So those are the games that I've gotten in the last couple of months. So yeah. What about you, Ron?
nice.
Too many to list. I'll put it in the Discord. Birthday month was in June. I got all kinds of gifts. Then there was all kinds of sales. So yeah too many to list.
Yeah, we ran out of space on the Google Doc, so yeah, I had to get Ron to delete them all. All right, well, since we had the community submissions for the topic, we didn't actually have any questions, but I guess that's okay because we're actually already over 3 hours. So, Ron, where can people find you on the internet if you want them to?
Savoy Prime on PlayStation, Blue Sky, and then my link tree.
All right. Real Matt, how about you?
You can find me as Nagachacha in the BFAM Discord on Blue Sky. And if you're in the Greater Toronto area, you'll see me at a lot of different retro game stores, hugging physicals and crying over physical games with my local retro video game store owners. You'll see me there.
As one does. Marcus?
Marcus O'Neill 79 on Blue Sky, and then my other two podcasts that I do, Tiny Game Chronicles, that I do with my good friend Michael every other week, where we discuss a short, tiny game, and then of course Hype Factor, a Fantasy Critic podcast that I do with our good friend John 32, where we talk all things Fantasy Critic, and that is a monthly show.
Nice. All right. Well, the only place you'll be able to find me is in the BFAM Discord. So come check out what shenanigans we're all up to. And I guess before we sign out, Breath of the Wild is a good game. BFAM, y'all.
BFAM.
BFAM.
BFAM.